Happy Sunday, everybody. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to react to, a lot to roast. So grab a beverage. Hopefully, you're wearing something very comfy. Smash that like on your way in, and let's get this party started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian, pop culture vulture, grift reaper, dopamine queen, and narc slayer Joleen Lunzer here for another No Offense, All Offense, where we take a comedic look, a satirical look, we parody, we have fun, we react, we're opinionated to whatever is spiking our dopamine. All right. Remember, everything I say is going to be based, like I said, off of my opinion. But that doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You're welcome to sound off in the live chat or the comment section, and we can just respectfully agree to disagree.
That's my opinion!
It's just my opinion. Also, everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged, and everything is for entertainment purposes only.
Allegedly.
So smash that like, sound off in the comments, in the live, if you're here live, hello, or if you're on the replay crew, after the fact, after the live, then in the comment section, and let me know all your hopes, thoughts, dreams, and opinions about what we will be talking about tonight.
Do you like what you see? Judge me in the comments as fast as you can. Judge me, judge me, judge me.
Judge me, judge me, judge me, you guys. I did do a little premiere earlier today where it was an edited portion where I threw in some edits and I clipped it and just made it more condensed of what we talked about on Friday, which is Daphne, aka Linda's recent filing in the probate court against Tricia Griffith. We finally got Daphne. Linda is her real name, but Daphne is what, Trisha was calling her, but all the, documents are public. And we finally got her response to Trisha, and it was a good one. So definitely check that out, share it, comment on it, give it a like so it bumps up in the algorithm, because I think there is some important information there that it seems that these people don't want out, instead they want to have secret meetings about being the victim of their own lawsuits, court filings, circumstance, and behavior. And they want to try to maybe silence some of us channels who are putting that information out there, who are reading the court documents, despite, Websleuths being a channel that solely exists because of other people's lawsuits, crimes, court dealings. They can talk about all that stuff, similar to what Laura Matthias was doing, but you can't talk about their stuff, which is the height of hypocrisy and so stupid. So in their attempt to, we'll say allegedly, silence us, go and like it, share it, do all the things so that it populates. And so people can actually see what's going on and not just get fed, in my opinion, a false narrative from some of these bad faith acting or actors / creators here on YouTube. I know that Tricia Griffith likes to, through the years, we've seen many clips of her putting down other creators and basically trying to be like YouTube police. She was like the original YouTube Karen, saying who's bad and who's good. And if you follow this person or give this person money or support this person, that means that true crime on YouTube is going to disappear. And that seems to be, from what I've witnessed, a pattern of behavior from Trisha, where she just wants to scare her supporters into not supporting anyone else or believing anyone else, because she always says, if anyone says anything about me, don't believe it. It's not true. I don't know if she thought that there was a chance that she was going to end up the only true crime YouTuber, you guys. Do you think that's what she was doing? Because it's all pretty stupid. I mean, YouTube is huge, and in the large scheme of things, we are all just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. But Trisha sure wants to negate and put down other creators that they're not professional or good enough or deserving of views and money, which I think is weird.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Trisha. That's not very healthy behavior. There's room for everyone, and there's also room for, the quote unquote truth, and there's also room for speculation. There's also room for commentary. There's also room for opinion. There's also room for humor. There's room for all kinds of things. But these people immediately turn into victims.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
They're like, oh, everything they say is wrong, and they're attacking me. If the truth is an attack, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. If comedy is an attack, that's a you problem. There's something more there. So I, encourage everyone to have critical thought, whether it be about something I say or something someone else says. Don't just believe it because I said it. Don't just believe it because someone else said it. Go find out for yourself. Go make sure, but not Trisha. She's like, if they say whatever they said, it's not true. Okay, it's definitely not true. She's just constantly in a state of darvoing, and it's so repetitive and it's annoying, in my opinion. So we have that going on. So that's why I do those little premieres where I'll pull stuff from longer videos, because I think that there are parts that I want people to be able to not have to, not everyone watches, 5-6 hour live streams. I don't know. But so that in case they don't, maybe an hour, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, for those kind of people, in like more of a shorter podcast format where they can go and find that information, or even those who do watch the longer podcasts and lives, so that they can go, oh, this is where that is, this is where that one thing is discussed, rather than, we tend to discuss a lot of things during a live. So I'm just trying to get it to a place. I know it can be confusing. People are like, is this a rerun? I mean, no, because it is edited and transformed and the shorter version of something. But yes, it's something that we talked about previously on a previous live, if that makes sense. So yes and no. All right. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Sorry I had to cancel my live last night, but I mean, I was just, I'm still exhausted. Perimenopause is perimenopausing, and some days it just kicks my ass. I'm not even dealing with the hair today. I'm just going to put my little hat on like I'm going hunting, and that's that about that. So thank you guys for understanding that I had to move the live to tonight. Yesterday, I went to bed so early, and I got bags under my eyes. I'm a mess, but we're here, and we're here to have some laughs. And thank you so much for becoming a member. And Carolyn, thank you for becoming a member. I saw you in the premiere earlier, so thank you. Welcome to the LEEN team, you guys. And also Michelle's 3 boys for the $1.99. Thank you. Says you're killing it, Joleen. And Jill, not Wendy, says I heard that allegedly Trisha is pimping out her car as an Airbnb. Allegedly, is that Olaf's new video? I haven't watched it yet, but the thumbnail alone, I was cracking up because it's like Trisha passed out. Oh my gosh. So thank you. If you guys want to support the channel further, you can do what Jill, not Wendy, did and Michelle's 3 boys did and send a super chat while we're live. I'll highlight your comment and read it out loud, or you can become a member of the channel. We have emojis. I'm going to be updating a couple of the emojis I can't even read, so I'm going to update some of them. And we have other fun little perks, so you can become a member of the channel. I'll drop the link for that. We also have JOJO chats tonight, and I pinned that at the top of this live stream, and that is basically my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. You can go there, tip any amount you want, leave any comment you want, and I'll check those throughout the stream and read those comments out loud as well. So there are a lot of ways that you can support the channel further than liking or subscribing, but by no means do you have to do any of that, even if you're not someone who doesn't even participate in the live chat. Just thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your support in that way. I just dropped the link to become a member. You can also gift memberships if you want, but just being here, I appreciate. Like and subscribe, free way to support. You guys are awesome. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I'm going to get out of this because that's, yeah, Sleeping in Cars with Tricia Griffith is Olaf's newest video. I'll drop the link in the chat for that. I haven't watched it yet. But the thumbnail cracks me up because it's Trisha passed out in the driver's seat. I'm like, what is this about? So here is Olaf's newest video. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your wonderful creations, Olaf. They have just been amazing. So there is the link for that. All right, hopefully it's, yes, here it is. If you want to open a separate tab so that you can go and watch that and give Olaf all of the likes and all of the love for these great videos and video compilations they have been putting together. We also have some JOJO chats already. Thank you guys.
I'll dance now.
Appreciate that. Let's see here. We have one on the PayPal. We have a JOJO chat. And I think, Trisha, I think your weird videos that you've done through the years of you calling us YouTubers that you don't like creepy and weird are actually making us money. So it's doing the opposite effect. It's like the Streisand effect. Carolyn sent me a JOJO chat. Thank you. And said, just a creepy, weird YouTuber. Because that is what Trisha said. To remind you guys, this is what Trisha, who wants to rule the YouTube and wants to be just like her hero, Gray Hughes. This is what she had to say.
Let me put up again in chat the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And again, it's frustrating to work really hard and then to see like these creepy, weird YouTubers get all this. I don't know. I guess it's just, I guess it's just human nature. It's frustrating to work really hard and then to see like these creepy, weird YouTubers get all this. I don't know. I guess it's just, I guess it's just human nature.
Cringe alert!
Anyway, if you could, that would be fantastic. I greatly appreciate it. And, you know, I wish I could be more like Gray Hughes. I mean, I love the way he demands it. I love the way he demands it.
I mean, I love the way he demands it.
So can we try to reach the goals, you guys? Can we try to do it? We're still, right now, on YouTube, we're at about 47%. And I don't know, I made it work better.
And last month was 28 days. This month is going to be 31, and I'm going to be thousands of dollars less because I didn't keep covering that together. But yeah, I'll try one last time on here, guys. Unlike Chaos, who doesn't give a shit about my channel at all, but if any of you, the rest of you guys, we can help support the channel, that would be great. We're currently only at 40% of the nightly goal. I feel like I did a good job today doing different shows and videos, and I heard that anybody watched the video. Now we're doing a show, and I need your guys' support so we can keep on going. We've had so many bad days this month. It'd be nice to have 2 days in a row where we actually reach the goal. So
we're already behind. Anybody have the answer to that? God, you sound stupid. I'll tell you what. I'd rather be a Fed than a dipshit. That's what you are. Okay. No wonder you don't have any people watching Green. Anyway, because I'm gonna take off. I'm just, you know, I can't even get my challenges reached. It's just one of those. Another struggling, ridiculous night.
YouTube, do your job and just keep putting these up over and over and over because there's so many of them and they are so bad and it affects you and it affects me. Because if you're interested in true crime, it's going to go away if we can't get rid of these really, really bad actors. It's going to take over. And I won't be able to do it because I won't be able to afford it because too many people will be donating to these people saying horrible things. It's just an immoral, corrupt, really dumb woman. Just ignore her. You know, don't give her money. I mean, she just needs to go away. And if I thought contacting YouTube would do any good, I'd say do that. But I don't know. I was so disgusted when I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
People aren't happy.
Trauma.
They're not happy. And
pain.
So when they see you out here,
the girls are in pain, honey.
Trisha, true crime is going to go away if you support creepy people like me and the other people she doesn't like. It's like, Trisha, no one, true crime is not going to go away. No one even knows. Who are you? Oh my God.
Allegedly.
She's the worst.
Top titty 2x4 to end the game. That was nice.
Yeah, you need to be a top titty 2x4 to end the game, not whatever. But there's always some kind of like threat. There's always some kind of like, dun, 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 we're going dark. There's not going to be true crime. If you don't do what I say, if you don't give me money, this bad thing's going to happen. Now, I would argue it wouldn't be bad if her channel went dark. I mean, she has every right to have a channel, but she acts like that's bad. But people who support her, would think that was bad. And then also Websleuths.com. She's been throwing that in people's faces for years. And it's getting old. It's not working because I just got another JOJO chat. So every time you say we're creepy, people just support us more because you sound like such a fascist and such a cuckoo bird that nobody likes that, Trisha. Okay, so thank you to Michelle for the JOJO chat via Venmo.
I don't dance now. I make money move.
Thank you, Michelle. Says, for all your hard work, being McGrifty is... Oh, no, I can't read the rest. Why can't I read the rest of it? Being McGrifty is what? Oh, being McGrifty is easy, or is easy, not easy. Had to hype that live stream twice. You are the dopamine queen. Thank you, Michelle. Very sweet of you. So, Trisha, I mean, you're not doing what you think you're doing with, telling everyone that, through the years that they shouldn't support people you don't like or people who might be critical of you. That's not how it works. Sooner Gal says, what's our nightly goal? Our nightly goal is to have fun. That's our nightly goal, is to have laughs. Okay, that's the nightly goal. I don't want to turn into a YouTuber that yells at my subscribers. I don't know. I know that might be weird, but I don't want to yell at my subscribers or feel so entitled to my subscribers' money. I'm grateful if you tip the channel. I'm grateful if you just show up. I'm grateful that you're all hopefully safe and healthy. I don't know. Like, these people are weird. These are weirdos. Hawkeyes, thank you for the $9.99.
Now I make money
It's for Joleen, not Trisha. See, it doesn't work, Trisha. It doesn't work. It makes people want to give, like, it's the opposite effect when you do that. And she's not, like I said, it's the wet bandits of toxic YouTubers and grifting. Thank you, Super Pup SP.
I make money move.
For the $5 says, supporting creepy people like Barbara Streisand. Cheers, Trisha Poo. She's so, I mean, just like, this is, she's doing the same thing today she did years ago. And Olap pulls the clips. We've pulled clips over here. I mean, so many people pull clips of her just repeating the same behavior of, she is just going to, threaten, like, I won't be able to do this anymore. If you don't do what I say, you don't give me this, or if you support this person. And it's just not true. None of that is true. Stop trying to scare your subscribers and just be a better person. Maybe try that. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a weirdo comedian. So I'm just a creepy weirdo. And it's baffling that someone like Trisha could call anyone creepy and weird. Girl, your whole existence, your whole like everything about you is creepy. Okay, so I don't, but I guess when you're the creepiest piece of creep that ever creepied, and you don't realize that, everyone who's not the creepiest piece of creep that ever creepied looks creepy. Maybe. Cats Meow says, Olaf, Joleen, Everyday with Jay, Dreadful Penny are the real MVPs. Dreamfeed Media, ATS News, Kresha. I mean, there's just so many people that put out great content. Andy, is it Andy Kopsa? I'm sorry about mispronouncing your name, Andy. I'm so sorry. She's so cute and I love her glasses. Lori.hellis. I mean, come on. We're gonna watch a little bit of what Lori had to say about Trisha too. in her latest live. Also, you guys definitely go sub up to Lori, go into Lori's comments, give her all the good vibes as she is, battling, with like health wise. She did in her recent live, she let us know when she was on our live that they had caught what does she call it? Her, something left boob or treacherous left boob, and they caught some breast cancer very early on. She had the lump, I believe, removed. She was going to do radiation, but then her doctor contacted her, and there was some new information, new things that they found where they thought chemotherapy might be a good idea. I'm paraphrasing what she said, because there is like this 20% chance, I think, of the type she has of it coming back. So chemotherapy would lessen that chance, I think, to like 5%. And in this type that she has, I think she was explaining that it's the type that can come back to like the bone, the lymph nodes, like places that you definitely do not want cancer to come back or you don't want to come back, period. But the bones and the lymph nodes, anyone who's dealt with that or a loved one, or they themselves know that is not good. So she has the best attitude. They caught it very early, so she's just taking all the steps to be the healthiest Lori Hellis that we know, that we love, and that we need in this world. So let me drop the channel, drop the link, I should say, to Lori's channel, and definitely go in her comments and just give her all the love. Just love up on Lori Hellis right now, because she is going to be spending, it appears, her summer doing this, chemo radiation, and that is not fun. Okay. But she is such a badass, and we are all team Lori over here. And we know Lori is just, doing the damn thing. And she's going to be back and better than ever. So here's her channel. And I think she said she's going to come back in the fall. So definitely go give her a subscribe. Give her some love, because we all, in a world of Tricia's and Stacy's, be a Lori Hellis. All right. She's smart. She's a badass. She's all of the good stuff. Yes. She'll be back in September. So that's good, right? She's fucking wonderful. Yes. M Spacebird. And she is just doing what's best for herself, her family, her health. And we are all just sending all the good, all the love, all the good vibes, all the healing vibes, positive thoughts to our dear Lori Hellis. And then she's going to come back on, we're going to invite her back on the channel, and then she can kick some more ass, because adding Lori to the story just started changing things. These hoes are afraid of Lori. Lori's power is, and she doesn't, she's not bothered by them at all, but they are definitely bothered by her, allegedly.
And
okay, yes, and buy her book too. Buy her book too. I think I have the stuff, the information in my, let me double check, in the description of my video. Yes, in the description of this video, you can see a website that'll give you multiple options to buy Lori's book, whether it's Amazon or there's a couple other places. And then also Lori's email, because she said that you can email her if you want a signed copy. So I don't know if she, maybe right now, if she'll be able to get back to people as quickly regarding the signed copies, but definitely go buy Lori's book and support her that way. Yeah, she's awesome. She's the greatest. She's my girl crush. Like, I obviously love Lori, and so I want her to get all the love that she deserves. Okay. Also, we have some good news over here, is that our own dear Kell, our pre-barred lawyer, Trisha has her Dylan, allegedly, who they do secret Zoom meetings with the members, and he gives her advice. But our pre-barred lawyer is Kell. Now, Kell doesn't give us advice like that, because she follows the rules of, not being a, passing the bar yet and all the things. But apparently over on Trisha's, they might not do that. I don't know. Okay. Allegedly. We'll just say allegedly.
And
but Kell has graduated from law school, and I have a couple of pictures of her. So put your heart emojis in the chat for Kell, because I asked her if she would send us some pictures. Hi, producer Prince, so that we could celebrate her and give her her props, because law school, oh my God, what a badass accomplishment. We need more women in law. We got a mini lori.hellis in the making. So shout out to Kell. We're so proud of you, girl. She did not show the law school, obviously, because there are some creepy people looking at you, Swamp Stacy. But yes, Kell. Look how cute she is. Look how cute she looks. There she is. Just Kell passed law school. The Kell way. It's like the Billy Madison. The Kell way. Kell. So very happy for our Kell. And thank you. I know she's probably like uncomfy if I keep it up too long. So great job, Kell. And if she pops up in the chat, I don't know if I've seen her tonight, tell her congratulations. Also, you guys have been posting your animals on the community tab, and I love it. So keep posting your animals. And obviously, everybody loves it because everyone is liking, people are commenting. So all of your fur babies, I love your little fur babies, post them on the community tab, pictures. Post pictures daily. Post as many pictures as you want. The more fur baby pictures, the better. That's what I always say. So yes, thank you, Farrell. Oh my gosh, I'm just loving seeing all of the fur babies. We'll have to do like, I'll have to get it. Well, I guess I don't have to get it together. I just have to pull up the community post, one of these lives, and start looking at, so we can look at everyone's fur babies. Kell is in the chat. Kell, congratulations. We're so proud of you. Woo! Kell, we will not ask you to come on the channel as a pre-barred attorney and give us legal advice because we know you wouldn't do that. But apparently Dylan McKay will, or whatever that dude's name was, who was on Trisha's super secret live. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's Trisha. Like, come on. Don't risk it. Do not risk it. All right. Let me pull this up here. So we have, let me see. Let's see what the, if this is what the Websleuths. I'm going to pull up something over there real quick. Oh boy. They just had a stream. Oh, that documentary. Yes. Did they do 2 lives? I guess. Did they have technical difficulties or something? The shocking truth about Benjamin Kyle. Remember, she said she's going to be in that documentary or something. And then they had the Vinnie Politan, and we watched that, and it was really horrible. It was a glazing session for Vinnie. It was not good. I didn't yike it. Like my little niece used to say, I don't yike it. It was very boring, huh, Princey? Look at you. What did you got a little thing on your eye? Okay, I can fix that for you. I'll fix that for you, baby. Prince clicked on Reddit. How did you get on Reddit? My phone was next to him and he was on Reddit. Prince, how are you so smart? You're like amazing. Okay. Try to stay off Reddit. I don't want you posting anything on Reddit. What if Prince has a Reddit account? Do you have a Reddit account I don't know about? He's just now he's attacking my arm. He's like, don't out. I won't out your sock accounts, Prince. Okay. But crazy. All of a sudden I look, I'm like, I wasn't on Reddit. Did I talk about, I wasn't on Reddit, but Prince went on Reddit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Princey did it. I just got a JOJO chat. You got Trisha. Oh my God. So thank you, Teresa, for the JOJO chat.
I don't dance now. I make money move.
Via Cash App. Teresa says, for Trisha, looks exactly like an upside down dust mop.
Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Now I have the visual, but that is, yeah, that's hashtag accurate. Pretty accurate, I would say. She does kind of look like that, doesn't she? Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. You guys are making you're making me laugh. All right, let's finally, is it this one? I think so. make sure this is, oh yeah, okay, we gotta start watching Trisha's deposition. And okay, I'm ready to finally react to this. Okay, I might only get through a little bit and then we might move on to something else. But shout out to Dreadful Penny. I'll drop her link in the description. Go sub to her. But she has bestowed upon us the video deposition of Trisha's lawsuit. And we have to react to it because here she is. And this is from September 27th, 2014. And we read through this. I did my yes. We read through the court documents and things. And then, you know, still Trisha and company were like, it's not true. They're not reading it right. So since I'm so stupid and I don't know how to read court documents, we, Dreadful Penny was like, I'll get the video. Okay. And she did. And so now we have Trisha's long-ass deposition that I believe she's rewritten history on. And we have that right here, you guys. So shout out to Dreadful Penny all day, every day. I'm sure Trisha hates her. I love her. Also, she's Canadian, so she gets a double like from me. As I hit play, I'll be stopping to react and roasting it. We got to roast it. So right away, Trisha showed up in a bed sheet. It looks like that kind of looks bed sheety. Okay, it does. It looks a little bit like my grandma used to always have. I feel like they used to make more like bed sheets used to be more fun, you know. And my grandma had something like this. So she tied a bed sheet around and she brushed one side of her hair, which was nice. And she showed up and she was like, I'm blue, babu bee, babu ba, do da do. She's very blue, very blue. So let's hear what Trishy Poo Blue Blue has to say. Let's see which one. I want to do this one. Okay. So here we go. Give me a thumbs up as soon as you hear the audio on this.
Okay, we are on the record. The date is September 27th, 2014. Time is 10:07 a.m.
I'm like nervous because I know I'm also upset because I know she's not going to sound like yes, but I'm also nervous because I know that this isn't going to be good for Trisha.
Beginning the deposition of Patricia Griffith. Will the attorneys present please state their names for the record?
Ciro Samperi.
Is it a little low? Okay, let me put my AirPod in, and then that will hopefully make it sound better. Maybe I can turn it up more that way. Okay. So let me know if it sounds better this way, you guys.
For plaintiff Susan Pruitt.
Megan Hassan for defendant Tricia Griffith.
And will the court reporter please swear in the witness?
Can you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right. By the rules?
Sure.
Okay. Ma'am, would you please state your full name?
Patricia A. Griffith.
And what is your date of birth?
12/19/1958.
12/19. So if she's 12/19, what is she? Is she a Libra? 12/19. Is that a Libra? What is that? Capricorn? What is that? It's a Sagittarius. Oh my God. But my friend Sarah's a Sagittarius and she's great. What's her moon and sun? They must be both in hell. Because I like a Sagittarius, but I don't know about this one.
Your current home address.
Do you want my mailing or my actual home?
Where you reside.
She said, in my car, on the street, whoever will pay my rent, somebody's house, allegedly. That's a long address. Well, she got a couple?
And what is your mailing address?
I know I like Sages. I'm telling you, her moon and sun is in hell or something. It must be. It's with Lucifer. Yeah, she's not. No, I've never seen a Sag like this before.
And you understand you're here today to give a deposition in the lawsuit in which Miss Pruitt has sued you for claims arising out of a business relationship, correct?
Yes.
And you understand that you have filed a counterclaim to that lawsuit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever given a deposition before?
Yes.
Yes.
And how many times?
Once.
What was the circumstances of that deposition?
It was a car accident that somebody caused I sued them for a car accident.
Okay.
Oh gosh, these people are so happy. So happy because it's like gray bay too.
It's inappropriate.
Oh, I just don't trust them. I know there's like situations in which you would be in an accident where that would be, something you would do, but
Shut up.
not her.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
How long ago was that?
Yesterday.
1983.
Okay.
Oh, the year my brother was born.
Well, I'm sure your lawyers told you, but I just want to go over a couple of ground rules. This is your deposition, so if you need to take a break at any time, just let us know. It's not a marathon, so we can stop anytime and take a break. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And only caveat I have to that is that you don't take a break when there's a question pending on the table before you, okay?
Okay.
You're doing a good job of it so far, but as you know, we have a court reporter
This guy is so nice. He's so nice.
here today, and
I'm
she's
just speeding it up a little bit.
taking down everything we say. So I ask that all your answers be verbal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And at times it may seem like you know what I'm going to say or you know what my question is going to be, but I ask that you allow me to finish my question before you answer. That way the court reporter can take everything down, and I will in turn allow you to finish your answer before I ask my question, okay?
Yes.
If you don't understand a question I ask, and there's a good chance that will happen because I'm not the best question asker ever, so just ask me to clarify or ask me, just let me know you don't understand, and we'll try to correct that, okay?
Okay.
If you answer a question that I ask, I will assume that you understood the question, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Are you taking any medications that would prohibit you or impair you from telling the truth today?
No.
Okay. You understand that you're under oath in this deposition, and even though it's informal and we're here on a Saturday and wearing our comfortable clothes, that it's just like we are in front of the jury and the judge down at the courthouse. You understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is your educational background?
I graduated from high school in 1977, and I have some college.
Where'd you go to high school?
Brighton High School.
Is that located in Utah?
Yes.
And you said some college. Where did you take your college courses?
Utah State University in Logan and the University of Utah.
Okay. How far did you get through college?
2 days.
Couple of semesters.
Okay. Do you hold any
Because Greg said Trisha partied so hard that college said you can't come back. You drink all the beer. You did all the beer. You eat it all of the frontal lobes. You can't come back. That's what Greg said. Greg said she snorted the entire college. That's what Greg said. So Trisha was like, my girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
It's a good time to be medicated.
Also, I thought she said in that newspaper, not article, but posting about her nuptials when she got married, that she had some kind of like EMT or something, some kind of like medical degree thingy, CNA type thingy. But okay, what else? I mean, I don't expect the truth from this one.
certificates or certifications for anything?
No.
Okay.
There you go, Rainbow.
And let's start with, I guess, after college, with your work history, just a brief work history background. What was your first job at after you finished those courses of college?
I have to think. That was a while ago.
You don't remember your first job after college?
If I remember correctly, it was at a small radio station in Tooele, Utah.
And what did you do there?
I was a reporter.
And about how long? Time periods, estimates, 85 through 90 or whatever kind of range you can provide us.
1979 through 1981, off and on part-time.
Okay. And where did you work after that?
At a radio station in Ogden, Utah.
And was that also in a reporter capacity?
I was the morning show co-host and news anchor.
All right. And approximately how long did you work there?
Oh, let's see, it was 1981 to 1983, I believe.
Oh my God.
All right. And that was full-time employment, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. And what's next?
I worked at a station called Kissin' in Salt Lake City.
And what'd you do there?
Stop, Blessings. Stop. You're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. Thank you for the 2. Blessings, are you saying, she said, Trisha farted on her live today. Is that the 1 minute and 4 second mark? Or the 1 hour and 4 minute? I think probably 1 minute and 4 seconds, right? Because I think she had 2 lives. Was it the first one or the second? We'll have to remind me. We got to look for that after this. We got to find Trisha's fart.
Part-time news.
Okay. When did your employment with that station end?
It ended the same year.
1983?
Mm-hmm.
That's a yes?
Yes.
And I guess take me between 19...
Okay, this part is a little boring. Thank you, Jill, not Wendy, for the $4.99. Says Trisha is about false crime. Just ask Christina, Daphne, John Ramsey. Yes, Jill, thank you. And Chicken Head, thank you. Says, happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for the $4.99.
83 and say 2000. Just a quick overview of your employment.
In 1983, after Kissin', the radio station Ogden rehired me. And I worked there until 1986.
Lori, you're killing me.
I have to think. From 1986 to 1988, I worked at K-Bear in Salt Lake.
K-Bear.
1988 to 1995, I worked at Z93.
What was your role at Z93?
An on-air disc jockey.
Janitor.
And that was full-time employment?
Yes.
Okay. Continue, please.
Continue.
If I remember correctly,
Trisha.
I worked at a station called The Mountain from
Mountain.
Let's see, 1995. Oh man, this is where it's gonna get hard.
Oh my God, kids, don't stay clean. Just say no. Just say no, kids. Just say no. Thank you, Chicken Head. Said so she babysat. I kiss them. Was an automated company. Janice, this one made me LOL. Janice said she did fart times. I don't care. Farts will always be funny. They'll always be funny. Always funny. And Trisha is the fartiest. Allegedly.
Off and on, up until I worked for that company from 1995, off and on through 2001.
Okay, and what were your job duties at that company during that time period?
First, I was a full-time disc jockey. And then they had voice tracking, so I was part-time voice tracker.
What's voice tracking?
Well, you think you're listening to a live disc jockey, and you're probably not. It's a computer, and what they do is they...
This is the beginning of her lie.
Allegedly.
She even worked for a lie where they're trying to make it seem like the disc jockeys are live, but they're not. They're lying. That was, having worked in radio myself, that was one of the things that was like, oh wow, this is just entertainment, you know. Like the War of the Roses, all those little segments they have, second date update, fake. At least stations I work, I was some of the voices of it. Like you can make up a story. And I remember telling my friends at a party, and we were in our 20s, and they're like, what? The War of the Roses segment, or like the second date, or the, those call-ins aren't real. I was like, no, they're fake. And people are like, what? I'm like, sorry. But I think now everybody knows that stuff is fake. But Trisha was like, she was in on the lie. Technically, so was I.
Have you record the breaks that you do, and then they put it before and after the music. So it sounds like you're introducing a song, sounds like you're talking about a song, but you're not even there in the studio listening to the music. You just pre-record all your breaks. A computer puts it together, and it sounds like you're live.
Okay. And since 2001, what other employment have you had?
I worked out of my home doing voice tracking for a station in New Mexico. And I also did part-time voice tracking for
Exactly,
some
Sarah.
stations in Salt Lake City.
Do you currently do voice tracking still?
No.
No, she doesn't like
How
to
are you
work.
currently employed?
I beg
Websleuths.
on the internet,
And
allegedly.
I do part-time voice work.
And who do you usually do that part-time voice work for?
It's for a company called Voices Online.
Do you get paid by the hour for that work?
Yes, I do.
And how much do you get paid per hour?
$230.
Approximately how many hours a month do you do work?
Negative
for Voices
4.
Online?
Negative 4.
Between 3 and 4 hours a month.
Oh, jeez. Not good.
And how long have you done work for Voices Online?
Can I get a clarification? They've changed names. I've been doing the same thing for the same people, but their company has changed names. So does that matter? Or?
No, I understand. For the people that were associated with that company, from when it was the previous company to now it's Voices Online.
I actually started doing that, I think, part-time, just barely at the end of 1999. And I continue to this day.
Okay.
I wonder if she still does it. You should still do it, Trisha. And you should do it more. Because that's not that hard to work.
Have you had any other full-time or part-time employment from 2001 to the present day besides Websleuths and Voices Online?
Yes.
And where was that?
Thank
Petco.
you, Digital.
And what were the approximate dates of your employment at Petco?
August 2011. And I just recently took a leave of absence.
Who takes a leave of absence from Petco?
You're
Oh my God. Poor Petco. They're like, is this bitch coming back? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Thank you, Digital Carnivals. It's congratulating on your appearance in The Next Witness among the greatest loud tubers. You're killing it. Congrats. Thank you. They're so sweet. I just appreciate them even wanting to include me in their videos. That's so nice. Meanwhile, Trisha's on leave from Petco.
Are you a full-time employee at Petco?
No.
She wasn't even. You weren't even full time.
You're
Girl. Oh my God.
It's inappropriate.
No, we did 2 hours a week. Oh, she's like allergic to working or something.
So you get paid by the hour?
Yes.
And how much?
I think it's $10, $9.85, something like that.
You don't know what you make? That's, girl, stop. Stop.
Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl.
If you're an hourly employee, you know what you make. Anytime I've been paid hourly, oh, I know what I'm making because I'm going to do that amount of work. Okay. So I know. Nobody's like, I think it's 10. What? But has anyone who currently or has ever had an hourly been employed and paid hourly not known their hourly rate? I don't even think that's a thing.
What are your job duties at Petco?
Especially when you clearly need the money, like Trisha.
Cashier.
Oh no.
Taking care of the animals.
Oh no. No, in my opinion, no cashier.
It's inappropriate.
Just maybe a pooper scooper. But we gotta keep her away from the shmoney. You know, just in case, allegedly for comedy and entertainment and satirical purposes.
And customer service.
Exactly.
You said you recently took a leave. When did you take that leave?
May 2014.
And what was your reason for that?
Objection form.
You can answer.
Oh, I'm to help care for a sick friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When did you first become associated with the Websleuths.com site?
1999.
And in what capacity did you become associated with the site?
Server.
I went on there to read about the John Benet Ramsey case.
So you were just a member at that point?
No.
What was you were just viewing the page then?
Yes.
Wait,
And-
am I stupid? Okay, don't answer that. But Websleuths exists. It existed before her? I mean, I guess she had said about the person she bought a site from, but I guess I didn't know it was Websleuths. Okay. Because she sometimes acts like she just invented this shit. Oh boy.
And at what point did you go from just viewing the page to becoming a member of the site?
I can't remember.
There was some time when you did become a member, correct?
Yes.
And then there was some time after the point where you became a member that you became, I guess, an owner of the site?
Yes.
And tell me about how that came.
Objection form. Go
ahead. The owner of the site contacted me in 2003 and wanted to sell it. I almost bought it. I didn't. And then in 2004, I was contacted again and purchased it.
And what was the name of the previous owner?
I don't remember.
Oh, geez.
Terry.
Now start counting all the things you don't remember, because remember, according to her, how she's rewritten history, it was Susan Pruitt who didn't remember. But then we did a little Judge Joleen segment, and Trisha had way more I don't remembers in her depot than Susan Pruitt did, by our calculations. Allegedly. Meme12, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. That is so generous of you. Thank you. Congratulations to those of you who got a membership. Thanks to Memes12. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put your hearts in the chats. Appreciate that. Use your emojis. Love it, love it. Yeah, side gig says previous owner was looking for a sucker. I'm going to speed her up to 1.4 because she is like...
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Do you remember how much you paid for the rights to the site?
I paid Terry $1,500. Excuse me.
Well, that's Terry. That's one of the names.
I paid Terry $1,000, and I paid her partner $500.
So, like, Janice is saying $1,500 for Websleuths.
Remember the name of the partner?
Carol, but I don't remember her last name.
Justice for Carol. Sorry, Carol. She doesn't remember your last name.
And did you take a loan out to purchase the website, or did you use your own money?
I used my own money.
Yeah, right.
And how long...
Allegedly!
Strike that. Were you the only owner of the website from the time you bought it from Terry and her partner?
Porch Kitty's got it too.
Through the time when you sold an interest to Miss Pruitt?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever have any discussions with anyone else besides Miss Pruitt prior to entering into the business relationship with Miss Pruitt about anybody else purchasing any interest from you?
Not that I recall.
When was the first time you met Sue Pruitt?
Well, the first time I actually met Sue was in February 2012.
That was the first time y'all met in person?
Mm-hmm.
That's a yes?
Yes.
Oh my God, in February 2012, I had the first and only, but the worst case of pneumonia I'd ever had in my life. So shout out, and it was just a mere couple months before later I would quit drinking for forever, hopefully, knock on wood. So what a year 2012 was. But yeah, I remember, I had to cancel a show I was supposed to do with Tom Green. I was supposed to open for Tom Green. And I was excited because I was like, this is the Tom Green show. It's not the Green Tom show. This is my favorite show because it is my show. And I was so sick. I had to cancel. Sarah Crossbody, yes, I will remember you, but Trisha won't. Carol, we remember you.
First time you came to know Sue Pruitt?
Oh, I'm trying to think the date. I don't remember the date. I'm sorry.
Do you remember the story?
Okay, this already we have like over a handful of I don't remembers. But hear Trisha tell it today, and yesterday, and a couple years ago, and it was all Sue Pruitt didn't remember.
Circumstances, how you came to know her?
Get it, Tina?
Yes.
And what were those?
We do fundraisers for searches, and one of the groups we work with, the Class Kids organization, had a fundraiser, had a search, and they needed food. And so we would ask our members to call restaurants and purchase food for the searchers. And Sue came forward and was purchasing food for the searchers.
And you found out she purchased food for the searchers how?
We kept a track of it, and she contacted me and said she wanted to help.
Isn't it weird how she always becomes friends with people that she finds out has money through them either gifting to her or other GoFundMe's or things like to the Alexander family? It's interesting how then she's like, and then it's my friend.
She contact you through some sort of messaging system?
But not Stacy though. I have a feeling Stacy be broke. I don't know, unless Stacy could have. She's giving broke vibes, but she's also giving. She would give money to Trisha, so I don't know.
Through the website?
I can't remember.
Okay. Do you remember if she told you how she got your contact information?
No.
So at some point after you met Miss Pruitt, you and she decided to engage in a business relationship, correct?
Yes.
And tell me how that came about. Who approached who in that situation?
I honestly can't remember.
Do you remember approximately when you began discussions about her purchasing an interest in the Websleuths site?
It may have been in February or March of 2011.
And were these discussions through the telephone? Were they email? Were they through messages on Websleuths? What form were those discussions in?
Telephone and email, I believe.
What's she writing down?
And tell me about what you recall from the discussions between you and Miss Pruitt regarding her purchase of a portion of the website.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yeah, I just was curious about your recollection of
Why is Trisha taking notes? It's questions for you. What is she doing? And then she's like, I'm sorry, can you repeat? I wasn't paying attention. I was taking a note. Like, what is she writing down? Remember the story.
discussions you had with Miss Pruitt about her purchase of your interest in the Websleuths website? Anything you recall about those conversations?
Just that I believe she said she was looking for something to do, something she wanted to become involved with. And I talked to her about my situation, how I felt I had taken the website as far as I could have, and I needed somebody to come in and invest. And that's about it.
And why did you need somebody to come in and invest into the website?
We needed upgrades and
servers,
things that I couldn't do that cost money. We needed the advertising fixed, things like that I could not do at the time.
She broke.
Was the website making any money prior to Miss Pruitt and you entering into y'all's business relationship?
Yes.
And how did the website make money?
Advertising.
Approximately how much money did the website make per month prior to you and Miss Pruitt's relationship?
Again, this is a guess, but I'm going to say under $1,000 a month. Maybe, and it would depend on the month. I can remember how much it started to make, but I can't really remember how much it was making in 2011. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't remember.
Business.
Was it, do you recall if it was enough to pay the expenses in operating the website?
No.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Oh,
do you recall if prior to your relationship with Miss Pruitt, if the website was making enough money to essentially sustain itself, to keep operating?
Yes.
So at some point, you and Miss Pruitt decided that you both would indeed, I guess, become partners of sorts, correct?
Yes.
And a limited liability company was formed?
Yes. Yes.
Whose idea was it to form the LLC, I'll call it?
I don't remember.
Do you remember any discussions about creating the LLC?
You guys, again, she has said, oh, it was Sue that said she doesn't remember. This bitch can't stop saying, I don't remember. Can you say that again? I'm not sure. And we read it, so we knew. But now we have video of her that's not AI, because AI could do better than this. Where she's just, I don't know. Do we have an I don't know counter? And honestly, like, that's what her and Stacy say on their channel all the time too. That's like the running joke for us. So thank you, Dr. Batty, for the 50.
Now I make money.
It was very kind and generous of you. So thank you for always making me laugh and standing up for what's right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kindness, the generosity, and you just being here. So thank you.
Yes.
And what were the substance of those discussions?
That we needed to make it an LLC so we could have protection and make it a business.
Okay. Was there any discussions about who would be the manager of the LLC?
Definitely not Trisha.
I can't remember.
Add that one too. Who's keeping count? She can't remember again, but it was Sue Pruitt who can't remember.
Do you know who drafted documents to create the LLC?
Can't remember.
Yeah, I believe it was your client.
Ms. Pruitt?
Ooh, she's got contempt for Sue. I believe it was your client.
Mm-hmm.
That's yes. And she presented those documents to you for you to sign?
Yes.
And you reviewed those documents prior to signing them, correct?
Yes.
Did you seek any counsel, either through an attorney or through a friend or anybody else prior to signing the documents Ms. Pruitt presented you with?
No.
Was the sole reason you decided to sell Ms. Pruitt an interest, part of your interest in the Websleuths website, was that solely because the site needed money and needed upgrades, or was it because also you needed money?
Jesus is just alright with
I like this guy.
Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah.
He is giving golden retriever energy, just like I thought he was in the when we were reading the deposition and his questions. So it's nice to see he's kind of coming off the same way as we read him. But I like this question. I think her lawyer is gonna object. Objection. Farm. And like you guys are saying in the chat, I mean, all these high-powered attorneys, these big lawyers she had the nun pay for, just so they could go, objection, farm, objection, farm, objection, farm.
Can you answer?
I can ask a better question. Yeah. Is the sole reason, let me back up a little bit. You said that you needed an investor because the website needed upgrades and maintaining and things like that, correct?
Yes.
Was that the only reason you needed an investor?
No.
What were other reasons?
The advertising wasn't being utilized properly.
I wonder why.
I had been told. And the website could be making much more money if we could get somebody that knew how to make the advertising work in a better fashion for us. And that's what we needed. I needed that to get the advertising up and running to get more income coming in.
Okay, so your thought was, if I'm understanding, you could get an investor and you would use some of that money to hire somebody to help with the advertising piece?
Yes.
Okay. It wasn't that the investor would come in and do work on the advertising. It was you needed money to pay somebody to fix the advertising issues, right?
Yeah. 877 cash now. That's 877 cash now. I tried to get them to advertise because that's what I want. Cash now. 877 cash now. Yes, Maury, I needed cash right now. Of course, Trisha didn't know how to do anything. Like nothing. So she has to bring on Susan Pruitt. So she's hoping she can fix the site. Trisha's like, I had to be told that the advertising was wrong. And yeah, I just, she had no idea what she was doing. Ever. Still doesn't, if you ask me.
Okay. Marking Exhibit 1 to your deposition. I'm going to hand you a copy of that.
So how old was Trisha here? Was Trisha my age here? You guys, what's the math on that? 2014. I forgot what year she said she was born. I always forget how old she is. Is she in her 40s here? What is time? Can someone do the math and tell me how old she is? Because I'm like, yeah. Is she Lauren Matthias years old? But here she's not. So in 20, so she's 68. So, okay, she was 55. Okay. That's 35. Oh my God, that's a hard 35, Maureen. That's a hard 35. Because she looks older than Nana here. No offense, all offense. I know Nana just looks good, but okay, so she's 68 now, and Nana's 71. Nana looks good. Oh boy, see, that's why you gotta tell the truth, kids. Because the lies will put lines on your face. All right.
If you could look at that document.
Thank you for doing the math, you guys. I don't like math.
Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the sale and purchase agreement entered into between yourself and Miss Pruitt, correct?
Yes.
And this was to sell 50% interest in the Websleuths.com website, correct?
Yes.
And if you go to page 3 of the document, which is Bates labeled Pruitt 0038, in the middle it says paragraph 1.02 consideration. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
And it shows, or it states that Miss Pruitt was to pay you $11,000, correct?
Yes.
And that was in exchange for your 50% or for 50% interest in the website, correct?
Yes.
And did she indeed pay you the $11,000?
Yes.
And what did you do with that money?
Objection. Form.
It's crazy that she bought the website for $1,500. She didn't know how to advertise or really make money on it. And then she sells half of it to Susan Pruitt to buy into it for 11 G's. It's like, I don't even think it was probably worth that. You know, as long as Trisha was attached to it, I would say it wouldn't, obviously, knowing what we know now, it wouldn't be worth it. But
I'll re-ask a question. You received $11,000 from Miss Pruitt in exchange for the 50% interest of the Websleuths website, correct?
Yes.
And how did you spend that $11,000?
Objection form. She don't want to answer. How did you spend it, Trisha? You said you brought on someone advertising. You know, you're going to make the site better, make it make money. You and Stacy want to save people's lives. I know this predates Stacy, I think, but still.
I believe I paid bills, but I don't know.
Another I don't know. Boy, Trisha, that's a lot of I don't knows.
I'd have to go back and look.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I would know. I feel like I would know if I had to bring someone onto my business because it wasn't, doing well and I wasn't running it correctly. And I wanted, I figured the 11,000, however they, figured that it would be worth for her to have 50%. I would know roughly what I spent that on. But with Trisha, what we will see here is that money went like this. Here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone 5 minutes later.
Bills, electric bills, things of this nature, personal bills?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Do you remember paying anybody out of this $11,000 to come into Websleuths and help fix the advertising problems?
Yeah, did you?
Out of this 11?
Right.
No.
But that's why you said you brought her on. And you didn't take any of that money to fix some of the advertising problems? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Do you remember using any portion of the $11,000 Miss Pruitt paid you to upgrade the Websleuths servers?
Allegedly.
Not that I remember.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember using any portion of the $11,000 Miss Pruitt paid you to perform upgrades to the Websleuths site?
No.
Oh, boy.
No, not that I remember.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
If you could turn to page 9 of the document in front of you, and it's Pruitt 0044.
Irene, me too. I hate it. No, I didn't do anything to help the site. No, I didn't.
At the bottom is paragraph 6.01a. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a yes?
I'm sorry, where is it again?
It's at the bottom, and it's paragraph 6.01. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. And Portion A of 6.01 states a bill of, I'm sorry, let me back up. It's paragraph 6.01 begins with, at the closing, seller shall execute, if appropriate, and shall deliver to purchaser a bill of sale in a form acceptable to purchaser, sufficient to convey to purchaser all rights, title, and interest in and to all of the inventories, fixtures, equipment, and items of personality being sold to purchaser under the terms of this agreement. That was a really bad reading of that, but you followed along, and my apologies to the court reporter for reading.
Bruce said, did they even depose the right person? This person doesn't seem to know anything.
God, what is your childhood trauma?
I mean, that's true. She does know that she didn't spend any of the money to help the website, allegedly.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Bruce is always cracking my ears up. Oh my goodness. This lady. She's like, oof. She needs some help. We need some Baba Lessie in the house.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
So fast. Do you recall issuing a bill of sale to Ms. Pruitt?
I don't know.
You don't recall?
I don't recall.
Okay. Going to page 11, which is base label Pruitt 0046. At the top, Article 8. Tell me when you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You're there?
Yes.
Okay. It says obligation of seller and purchaser. Do you see that?
Yes.
Both seller and purchaser immediately upon closing shall transfer all interest in this agreement to Websleuths.com LLC by appropriate legal documents. Do you see that?
Yes.
And what is your understanding of that?
To transfer everything into Websleuths.com LLC name.
Okay. So you understood that Websleuths.com LLC was a company whereby the Websleuths.com website was its asset, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if you complied with this term of the document?
Do I know if I can you repeat that?
Yeah. After signing this document, was there anything in the Websleuths.com name or your name relating to the website? Any assets?
After signing this?
Right.
I say it one more time.
Sure. When you signed this document, there were assets that belonged to the website that were in your name, correct?
Yes.
And there were assets that belonged to the website that might have been in a Websleuths.com DBA type name, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Were all the assets that related to the website either in your name or in some other DBA type name, were those all those assets eventually transferred pursuant to this agreement into the Websleuths.com LLC name?
Eventually, yes.
Okay. When, if you can recall, was the final, I guess, asset transferred into the Websleuths.com LLC?
I think it was April or May of 2013, maybe June 2013.
Okay. And then if you could just flip to the last page, which is page 13, it's Pruitt 0048. At the very bottom, is that your signature there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a yes?
I'm sorry, yes.
And it says signed and duplicate originals May 1st, 2011, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to take the record?
Sure, we can. But you know what? We're gonna. I'll stack them up. I'll stack them up here, so we don't have to worry about. There's gonna be more.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Kiki. It's like I'm talking to my cat. Hi, Kiki. Trisha looks pissed. She has a perma scowl. Hi, Dave. Hey, baby.
I'm showing you marking Exhibit 2 to your deposition. I'm going to hand that to you. Have you ever seen this document before?
Yes.
And what do you recognize this document to be?
The regulations of the Websleuths.com LLC.
And do you understand this document to be the rules, I guess you would say, that you and Ms. Pruitt would agree to follow in y'all's relationship?
Yes.
And this document was presented to you by Ms. Pruitt?
Yes.
And you read this document prior to signing it?
Yes.
Was there any type of, I guess, drafting stage where she would send you a draft of this document, you would read it, maybe have some changes, send it back to her, and then she would shoot the changes back over to you, anything like that?
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you remember ever telling her prior to signing this document, hey, Sue, I want to include XYZ in the regulations of Websleuths.com LLC?
Not in the regulations, no.
Trisha. Sorry.
If you could turn to page 4 of the regulations, which is Pruitt 0018 at the bottom. You see where it says section 2.6, capital and capital accounts?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. Did either you or Ms. Pruitt put money that would be considered capital into the Websleuths.com LLC?
She don't remember.
Is this for cash? You mean, did the cash go into the bank or?
Sure. Did either you or Ms. Pruitt contribute cash that would be considered capital pursuant to this section?
It's kind of a legal.
Yeah, no objection to legal conclusion.
I don't know if she did anything legally like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, good. She doesn't have capital, allegedly.
At the time of signing this document, your understanding was that who was the manager? That was horrible. At the time of signing this document, what was your understanding as far as who would be the manager of the LLC?
It was my understanding that I would be the managing partner, and Sue and I would be the managers on Websleuths.
And when you say the managers on Websleuths, meaning the website, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it was your understanding that you would manage the limited liability company, correct?
I don't know. I don't know.
There you go, allegedly.
The managing partner. That's what I was listed as.
I don't know.
Whatever that entails. So.
Do you know what duties you would have as the managing partner?
Yes,
You guys, and this is sped up to 1.3. This is like asking a toddler about business. This is crazy. Oh my God. She's like,
my understanding of the managing partner was that if there was a disagreement, that and depending, again, this depends on, I guess there's a lot of variables, that I could be the one to break the tie, was my understanding.
What?
So it was your understanding that your vote kind of overruled any other vote, correct?
Well,
do you bite your lip at me, sir? Look at her look over. She's like, do something, bitch. My nun friend is paying you a lot of money, allegedly.
I don't dance now. I make money.
Thank you, Indy Cindy. Yes, I don't know, / I don't remember, etc. equals 78 times. Allegedly, I got to take a screenshot of her with that face looking over there. She's like, do something. They're asking me questions.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember in your capacity as the manager establishing an individual capital account on behalf of yourself or Ms. Pruitt?
Are you talking about a bank account?
Correct.
For the LLC?
Right.
I can't.
Yes,
You guys have to stop making me laugh. Nunes needs a nap. Says, if there's only 2 of you, whose tie are you breaking? That's a good question. She's like, then she would just be gone. I would rule her out.
Huh?
I can break the tie. Oh, Trisha. Oh, God. It's just like, what?
I don't have any phones now.
She's not a Christian! She is dark-sided too!
Good.
Okay. And who established that account?
I did.
And how did you do that?
I went to the bank. I took the documents of the LLC and opened the account.
You went to Chase Bank, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. If you could turn to page 8 of Exhibit 2, it's Pruitt 002.
I'm sorry, what page is it?
0022.
Oh, 022, okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see at the top, section 3.2 says members to make major decisions?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Follow along with me while I read. It says major decisions. No act may be taken, sum expended, decision made, or obligation incurred by the company, by the manager, except by the unanimous consent of all members with respect to a matter within the scope of any of the major decisions enumerated below. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. And then the next sentence begins, the major decisions include. Do you see that?
Yes.
And it begins listing off some decisions, correct?
Yes.
And if you look at number 6, Roman numeral VI, it says borrowing money, correct?
Yes.
While you acted as the manager of the Websleuths.com LLC, did you ever incur any loans on behalf of Websleuths.com LLC?
No.
Did you ever has any member of the Websleuths website ever loaned Websleuths.com LLC money?
No.
Okay. Okay, if you could turn to Pruitt 0025, it's page 11 of Exhibit 2. You see the top 5.2 says distribution of available cash?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Follow along with me. It says periodically, but not less frequently than at the end of each calendar quarter, the available cash of the company, if any, must be distributed to the members pro rata in accordance with their percentage interest. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
That money should be distributed at the end of the quarter.
Do you have an understanding as to how the money would be split up at the end of the quarter?
I would assume 50%.
So 50% to you and then 50% to Ms. Drew, is that your understanding?
Yes.
Okay. And if you could turn to Pruitt 0032, which is page 18 of Exhibit 2.
What page is it?
0032.
Paragraph 9.1 says complete agreement. Do you see that?
Yes.
And it says these regulations in the articles constitute the complete and exclusive statement of agreement among the members with respect to the subject matter described. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. And it says these regulations in the articles replace and supersede all prior agreements by and among the members or any of them. Do you see that?
Yes.
And do you see it says these regulations in the articles supersede all prior written and oral agreements, and no representation, statement, condition, or warranty not contained in these regulations or the articles is binding on the members or has any force or effect whatsoever. Do you see that?
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
It means that this is the document that we go by.
Do you understand it to mean that this document controls how you and Ms. Pruitt will engage in business together?
I don't, honestly, no, that doesn't mean that to me.
Okay. You said it means that this document is what we go by. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, if we have questions about how things are to be done, we can go to this document.
Okay.
Sue needed to put some rules down on this chick. She was like, oh, hell no, Trisha. You're not going to mess with my game.
Who is responsible for keeping the records of Websleuths.com LLC?
Objection form.
Right.
If you know.
What records?
Who is responsible for keeping the accounting records of Websleuths.com LLC?
Not Trisha.
As Sue Pruitt.
And why do you believe it was Sue Pruitt's responsibility?
Because we agreed that she would come in with her business knowledge to the LLC and show me what to do and train me in the business.
Oh my God, poor Sue. Oh my God. That's impossible. That's impossible. You have no business sense. It's crazy. It seems you just have leechy sense. All right. Sherry, thank you so much for the JOJO chat via Venmo. Thank you. Sherry says for Trisha. For Trisha. See what happens, Trisha, when you tell people don't support other people. People want to support them even more. All right. Oh, you try to put other people down. It doesn't work out for you. So thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. She's like, she's supposed to teach me about the freaking business. Well, she tried. She even put rules in place. And allegedly, you were just like, not doing it. Teresa, thank you for the JOJO chat via Cash App.
I don't dance now. I make money move.
I think I already read this one, but I didn't heart it yet. So that's why I didn't realize it. But it's the Trisha looks like an upside down dust mop. So thanks again for that, because that gave me a good little chuckle. Oh, Trishy. She is just, she's supposed to, she got like upset. Like she's supposed to teach me.
That's why I brought her in to the LLC and show me what to do and train me in the business. That's why I brought her in, was because of her business knowledge.
Did you feel that you weren't quite equipped to manage accounting and things like that for a business?
Equipped, I wouldn't use that word. I would say I needed to know, to be taught how to do it.
But girl, you had already been running it for so long, and like Side Gig saying, she runs this full time with no tech skills, no advertising skills, no business skills. Your finances are a mess. You're begging people for money, allegedly, like just through like sad fishing and, you know, dry begging. It's a mess. But she's like, no, you should say I am not equipped, because from the way it looks and all the things in the lawsuit, it looks like, and still to this day, you're not equipped.
Who prepared or caused to be prepared the tax returns for Websleuths.com LLC for the year 2011?
Sue Pruitt.
And was that at your request that she did that?
It was our agreement that she would do that.
What about the tax returns for 2012? Who was responsible for filing those?
Sue.
And the tax returns for 2013, who was responsible for filing those?
Well, according to your client in her deposition, she said she was, but I got an email saying that from your client saying that here is the tax information. I need my K1. So I took it upon myself to contact the accountant.
Who's the accountant that you contacted?
I can't remember his name, but it's the one that Sue, it's a family friend of Sue's that they've used.
She don't know anybody. She don't know anything.
Do you know if he had prepared the previous tax returns for the LLC?
I believe so.
Okay.
Me too, Carol Ann says, I wonder what Websleuths could have been if
If you could
someone
look
else.
at the second to last page, it's page 20 of Exhibit 2. It's Pruitt 0034.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dated May 1st, 2011, correct?
Yes.
And that's your signature above where it says Patricia Griffith, correct?
Yes.
And then if you turn the page, you see the page that says Exhibit A.
Yes.
Page label Pruitt 0035. And it says member Patricia Griffith, percentage ownership 50%, correct?
Yes.
And Susan Pruitt, percentage of ownership 50%, correct?
Yes.
Is it your understanding that you and Miss Pruitt each had a 50% interest in the LLC?
Yes.
But Trisha could break the tie from the two.
All right. We'll stack that up.
Okay. Yeah, can we take a quick break?
Sure, we can take a break.
We're off the record at the time.
Trisha's like, I need a smoke. Yeah, Trisha wanted a break. Look at that look. Oh my God, Trisha, I gotta grab that. Thank you so much, Chicken Head, for the $4.99. Trisha said, Chicken Head said, hey, honest question. Do you think she pays taxes like this year asking for a friend? If you're asking my sole opinion on this, I think she's probably behind. Yeah. I mean, she admitted she didn't pay taxes, before the Sue Pruitt came on board. So I don't know. I know she doesn't strike me as the most, responsible financial person, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna say no. Yep. Yeah. Think so. But she wants a break. She's like, I need a break.
10:55 a.m.
Now we're back. She had to
We're
poop.
back on the record. The time is 11:10 a.m.
She was like, I gotta poop.
Ms. Griffith, did I say that right, Griffith?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop
We're
flirting,
back from the
Trisha.
break, and you understand you're still under oath, correct?
Yes.
It's my understanding that Websleuths.com, the site, has different categories of people who interact with the website, correct?
I don't know what you mean.
Let me ask you this. There are people who are classified as members, correct?
Yes.
And members, my understanding is they can view posts and some can make posts on the forum, correct?
Yes.
All members can make posts on the forum, yes.
Okay. Do you have to be a registered member in order to make a post on the forum?
Yes.
And there are also moderators on the Websleuths.com site, correct?
Yes.
What does a moderator do?
Make sure that the members are following the rules. If somebody alerts on a post, a moderator will go and check to see if it needs to be removed.
And there are also people who have the title administrator, correct?
Yes.
What do administrators do?
Administrators have the ability to time people out.
Now remember, wasn't Ping Ponger an administrator on the site? Or an administrating mod? Remind me, guys.
To ban people, to make decisions that when a moderator needs help.
And what do you mean time people out? What is that?
If somebody is misbehaving, we will tell them we're going to block their account for a day or two until they calm down.
And a moderator doesn't have that ability, correct?
Not a moderator, no.
Approximately how many moderators are on the Websleuths site currently?
Are you talking
Well,
including?
that sounds like they're on there right now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Are you including the administrators? And because everybody's a moderator of some sort. So do you want the whole amount?
So administrators are also moderators,
Yes.
correct? But moderators are not administrators.
That's it.
Okay. How many people?
Did we ever figure out, was Trisha kind of selling this to people was that part of the grift? Was that, oh, you're a special moderator. You have a little more power? Because it kind of seemed like that was happening because moderators were giving her money, paying her bills, allegedly. You know, we saw emails from Sweets. We saw interactions with CR where she gave special attention and maybe made people feel as though they had a little bit of power on the website in order to gain some, financial support from them. That's what it appeared. But
who are just moderators?
Okay, I'm gonna have to count. Hold on.
Just approximately.
And we do have a super moderator category.
Okay.
Super moderator.
What does a super moderator do?
What?
A super moderator, I believe, does have the ability to time people out. Not to
She doesn't even know what they do. It is giving MLM. There's a super duper moderator. There's a super plus moderator. There's a Stanley Cup moderator. There's the super duper pooper scooper, great, all the stuff moderator. And that one's a higher tier. It's almost like her memberships or something.
Oh, no.
They get a cape.
Okay. How many just moderators?
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, and I apologize. There is another category. It's a mini mod.
A mini moderator. And what do they do?
They don't really have a whole lot.
Oh my God. She is like organizing this like a progressive slot machine.
Well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
You get like the mini jackpot, then you get like the max, then you get the super. Trisha, is that where you got this idea? She's like, oh, she just gets the mini. Okay. And then I don't remember what the middle one is called, but there'll be like a super, and then there's the max, then there's the progressive, and they have like the little jackpots, the different kinds of jackpots you can hit. Trisha, did you get this from the slot machines you allegedly might like, but pled the fifth to liking, allegedly, for fun?
They just help with the alerts.
Minor,
What
yeah,
alerts?
minor.
That is when somebody alerts on a post that they believe has violated our terms of service.
Okay. All right. So just moderator, regular moderator title. Not how many?
Hold on. I'm going to have to go through and count
Go
them.
ahead.
So hold on. Let's see. There's okay. There is friend.
You're going to speak.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking in my head. I'm going to write it down here. So
She has one that's called friend. That's why they thought they were her friend. Oh boy. She's the pit boss of Websleuths. Yes, bros. There's the frog. There's super scratchy Marble Red voice Stacy Mods.
I think.
Let me ask you this, is it less than 20 people?
Less than 20 actual moderators, yes.
Okay. And then administrators, is that number less than 10?
Yes.
Super moderator, is that number less than 10?
Yes.
And then mini moderator, is that number less than 10?
Yes.
And you mentioned the terms of service. Is everybody who is a registered member, moderator, administrator, super moderator, mini moderator, does everybody have to apply, or does everybody have to follow the terms of service?
Can you read the list of people again, please, that follow the terms of service?
Members, moderators, administrators, super moderator, and mini moderator. Do they all have to follow the terms of service?
No.
Who does not have to follow the terms of service of that group?
It all depends on the situation. An administrator may not have to for a reason. There's a million different situations that it may happen.
Can you just give me one example?
Yeah, give
when
us
an
one.
Administrator doesn't have to follow the terms of service.
When I want them to check their DMs,
let's say
pull their IPs, read their messages.
They know a person connected to a case that doesn't want to reveal their identity. Perhaps it's a detective or something like that. If an administrator came to me and said, I know a detective on this case, and he says I can post this about this case on the forum, can I go ahead and do that? I would say, well, yes, if you can vouch for that person, yes. But they don't have to tell the members, this person is a detective and I can vouch for him. They just say, I have information that's been confirmed. We don't have to prove to them that we've confirmed it. That would be one example.
So in that example, if it wasn't an administrator, if it was just a regular member that posted that type of posting without, I guess, hard facts or evidence, and Websleuths was not able to confirm it, y'all would take that post down?
Yes.
Okay. What type of classification do you have on the website? Is it something other than administrator or moderator?
Co-owner, manager.
And I guess your abilities as far as the website go is you can go anywhere on the website and you can pretty much do anything, correct?
Yes.
You have more abilities than the administrators, correct?
Yes.
And is that the same with Miss Pruitt?
Yes.
So you and she have the same level of, I guess,
invincibility. We are the most powerful.
It's not enough.
Lori's killing me. Lori says, anyone that sends me a Bluebird card doesn't have to follow terms of service. Yeah, TOS. If you give me put a good amount on the Bluebird, you don't got to follow. Okay. All right, you guys, we have over 550 watching live, and we haven't even hit 400 likes yet. So if you haven't hit the like, please do.
Restricted access to the website, correct?
Yes.
Unless it was about John Ramsey, right? Classic overthinker. You can say whatever you want about John Ramsey. He's a bitch. No TOS for John.
Handing you what's marked as Exhibit 3 to your deposition.
But Trisha said there were no exhibits. Remember that too, kids. Trisha said there were no exhibits. There were no affidavits. There was no proof. There was nothing. Everything came from her side. And that Susan Pruitt had nothing. Remember that. She still says that.
Do you recognize the first page of this?
Yes.
And what is this document?
It's Websleuths etiquette and information.
Is this part of the terms of service or is this separate?
It's in a forum called the rules, so it's kind of all lumped together.
Does everybody have to abide by these rules?
No.
Not Trisha.
There are exceptions when people don't have to abide by these rules?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take, for example, soliciting financial assistance. Do you see that?
Yes.
Can you take a moment to look at this paragraph and let me know after you've had a chance to read it, okay?
Okay.
Girlies, talk about you soliciting financial assistance. That's what they're saying Trisha did. Now, I tend to believe them, considering all we've seen and know. She's like, oh, yeah, I've never read this one before. Okay, what is this? Soliciting. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, okay, yeah. Oh, you know what? I just came down with a case of illiteracy. I can't see what this says. They're talking about Trisha, and she has to read the part that they had to put in these regulations for the website about don't solicit financial assistance from people
And this was becoming uncomfortable for me.
on the website. Don't do it. Oh boy.
It's reality.
Why at my age can't I poop anymore? I don't know.
She's like, fuck. I hate this part. It's the worst part. It's the worst part of the regulations. I hate it.
If only it could be as cool as you.
Okay.
Can you think of an example of when this rule would not apply to somebody or a situation?
Yes.
And go ahead and give me that example.
Objection form. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell us, Trisha. When wouldn't this apply?
If we had decided to do a fundraising campaign, which we have done in the past for class kids, where we would set up a thread asking people to donate to class kids, something like that.
Do you know who created these etiquette and information, this posting?
I can't remember.
If you flip to Pruitt 0011, it's the second
Another
to
I
last
can't
page
remember.
of Exhibit 3. At the bottom, it says last edited by Sosumi.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Yes.
7/28/13 at 5:20 p.m. Do you see that?
Yes.
That just means that this member or the screen name edited something in these rules.
Yes.
Do you know who Sosumi is?
Yes.
And who is that?
It's your client.
Okay. So if Miss Pruitt made a change to these rules, is that something that you and she would typically consult on?
No. Yes and no. Yes, I would assume she consulted me, but I don't remember her consulting me.
Okay. So you don't remember a specific situation where she consulted you on this, right?
Correct.
Typically, y'all might consult on something like this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever been That's bad. As you sit here today, are you aware of any situation where somebody was in violation of the soliciting financial assistance paragraph that you just read on this document? On Pruitt 0006.
Could you repeat the question?
Sure. As you sit here today, can you recall a situation where either a Websleuths member, moderator, administrator, or anybody related to the site violated the soliciting financial assistance rules on Pruitt 0006, Exhibit 3?
It's you, girl.
I can't remember.
Okay.
She can't remember. Just.
And if you could flip to Pruitt 0008, a couple pages over on Exhibit 3. You see in the middle where it says posting personal contact information?
Yes.
And it says members may not post personal contact information such as home address, home telephone number, work telephone number, etc. in the forums. Anyone, including guests to Websleuths, can read the public forums. This policy is in place for your safety and protection. Do you see that?
Yes.
Can you think of any exceptions to that rule?
Yes.
And would you explain the exceptions you can think of?
Since the day I became owner, I have put down my address that shows up in every one of my posts. I did that so people could contact me if they had a problem about the forum. I wanted people to be able to have access to me. It is my mailing address, but that's always been there.
Well, then how did Greg dox her then? If she always provided. Oh, Trisha, do we have another hole in your story? Hi, Producer Prince. Remember how she went on and on about Greg went to the site? And Greg, maybe you can use this in your case, but she had to get a restraining order against him because he posted her address and a map saying she likes to party. But she just admitted that she has always shared her address with people. Her mailing address. Is it like just I'm confused, Trisha. Was her mailing address her home address, or does she have a P.O. box? I mean, oh boy.
in case anybody needed to contact me.
And so
So you wanted people to like write you a letter or show up at your house? I'm confused. Or show up at your P.O. box. Was it weird to send checks? Huh, because she made such a big deal about Greg giving out her address, but she's given out her address. Whether it's, I don't know. It was, maybe she had a different mailing address for the P.O. box to receive checks. I don't know.
That I did that so people could contact me if they had a problem. My address.
And would you explain the exceptions you can think of?
Since the day I became owner, I have put down my address.
She says her address. When people say their address, I assume your home address.
That shows up in every one of my posts. I did that so people could contact me if they had a problem about the forum.
That's so weird. I mean, so people could like write you a letter when email existed? Or you could just have like a form on the forum where people could send their issues.
I wanted people to be able to have access to me. It is my mailing
She wanted people to be able to have access to her
address. But that's always been there in case anybody needed to contact me.
And so that's been there since you purchased the site, I guess, in 2004?
Yes.
Okay. And
but Greg said,
are there any other exceptions you can think besides yourself to that rule?
If we were doing a fundraiser that was approved, that's yes.
Okay. And if you can go to the first page again of Exhibit 3.
Yes.
The second sentence
And this was
of
becoming
soliciting
uncomfortable
financial
for me.
assistance paragraph says, this means both overt, send me money, and subtle, poor me, I could really use some money, forms. Dealing with solicitation of financial assistance, correct?
Yes.
Have you ever, let me ask you this way.
Have you ever loved somebody so much it made you grift? As he's about to ask her, and she's like, what's he gonna say?
Is it your position that you've always complied with the soliciting financial assistance rules that we're looking at?
Hello?
Well,
it shouldn't take that long to say yay or nay that you abided by or didn't abide by the soliciting financials and finance from the freaking supporters, from the people on your site. She's like, that's gonna be a tough one.
Dealing with solicitation of financial assistance, correct?
Yes.
Did you solicit financial assistance from people on your website?
Have you ever, let me ask you this way. Is it your position that you've always complied with the soliciting financial assistance rules that we're looking at?
Well, no, I haven't, if I understand your question correctly.
And tell me situations where you believe you have not complied with the soliciting financial assistance rule.
These were made, this rule was in place after Sue came on board. Before
then, I was doing all the soliciting. Cash, money, millionaire.
your client was an owner, and when I took over the website, there were times in the years gone by where the forum went down, something like that happened. I would post that I was having financial problems long before these rules were in place.
Okay. So we have an admission, at least long before, that she would post and solicit financial assistance from her supporters.
before your client was an owner, and when I took over the website, there were times in the years gone by where the forum went down, something like that happened. I would post that I was having financial problems long before these rules were in place. I never removed those posts. They're years and years old. So this came after I made those posts.
Do you remember when this rule was in place?
Objection form.
No, because she doesn't want to abide by it, so she can't remember. Allegedly.
Clarify. Was
Sure.
put in place?
Wait, what was that?
Was it put in place or was it because it's
Sure. When?
presumably in place now?
Well, do you remember when this rule first?
It is. Alexa says it's so gross. It is. And that's why when Susan Pruitt came on, I imagine she was like, okay, first things first, we need to make regulations because this is a professional business where you cannot solicit financial assistance from people on this website. That's not what it's for. All right. We're here to, like Stacey said, they save lives. They help people every day, all day. It's all they do. So you can't be helping people while also soliciting financial, assistance from them because you suck at paying your own bills. All right. You can't take people. It's a horrible, yucky, not ethical way to run a business. It can make people feel pressure to pay your bills, which is gross. And you're putting all of that on them, which you shouldn't do. All your problems on them, when really it's supposed to be a true crime forum to allegedly help, these victims of crimes, not Trisha being the victim of her own money mismanagement. Oh boy.
Came to be on the forum?
I don't.
We looked at the date earlier on page Pruitt 0011 that says July 28th, 2013. Do you know if it could have been before this date that this rule first came to be in place on the forum?
I bet you're right, Hope.
It could have been.
I bet Sue was embarrassed to be a part of something.
Having any discussions with Miss Pruitt
where she was
about
doing that?
The soliciting financial assistance rule?
I don't.
How convenient that she doesn't remember having any conversations with Sue about Trisha soliciting financial assistance from people on the website, even though they had to specifically put it in the rules and regulations once Sue came on board. And I bet you're right, Hope, where Sue being associated with someone who does something like that, I'm sure she was like, that's embarrassing and a bad look.
Do you remember having any discussions with Ms. Pruitt about adding a rule dealing with solicitation of financial assistance?
I don't. Sorry.
That's a perfectly acceptable answer.
For a liar.
Have you ever, after Ms. Pruitt came on board and entering in her business relationship with you, have you ever solicited financial assistance from any Websleuths member?
No.
And let me clarify that question. That doesn't mean financial assistance for the Websleuths.com LLC. I mean, have you ever solicited financial assistance for yourself personally from any Websleuths member?
If somebody offered me assistance, I may have taken it.
So Websleuths members have given you money. I understand you said earlier they gave you money prior to Ms. Pruitt, your relationship with Ms. Pruitt, but after your relationship with Ms. Pruitt, Websleuths members have offered to give you money, correct?
Yes.
And you've taken that money, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you sit here today, can you recall the names of those members that gave you money? And this is dealing only with the time frame after you and Ms. Pruitt entered into the Websleuths.com LLC regulations.
Okay, she's saying the name, so Dreadful Penny didn't want to dox them, so she was nice to make sure to
I don't know.
mute that.
What do you got, Dave? Come here, baby. What is that? Is that something that's gonna work?
How do you spell his last name for the court?
That I don't know either.
That's fine.
Hi, Prince. Where you going? You want me to go on your...
And there was one other woman, and I apologize, I can't remember her real name, but she.
Hi, the big boy.
That's her screen name on the Websleuths?
Yes.
Do you know how to spell?
That's a lot of people.
And is there anybody else?
Zoomama.
Zoomama?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know her real name?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Her real name
And
is.
Zoomama was Helen the Nun. Yep. I believe. Feel free to correct me. It wasn't Beth B. That was Helen the Nun that she moved in with, who paid her by Trisha's own admission for these lawyers, for the settlement, or at least paid a large part of that. Right? Monica says, Trisha, Joleen did you a favor by reading the transcript, you fool. Keep fighting. And then more comes out. Yeah, it was Helen. Rest in peace, the nun who's now deceased, who appears to be like the OG Beth B for Trisha. We don't know if there was probably someone before Helen, but she always had these sugar mama type friends that she moved in with, moved toward them, who by Trisha's own admission paid for Trisha's life, basically. Like she said, I think Trisha's exact words, still paraphrasing here, was that she was like a financial burden on them. So yeah, Alexa, there's so much. There is a playlist. There's the Websleuths playlist if you're looking to catch up. They're all in there, I think. So, oh boy.
Helen.
Oh, so she just confirms it was Helen, because Helen is the nun's name. Zoomama was Helen the nun.
Zoomama.
Zoomama?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know her real name?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Her real name is Helen Ross.
And anybody else?
No.
Do you know? I was making her French. Do you know her?
Yes.
Has she ever given you any money?
Yes.
And when was that?
I believe it was before Sue came on board.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go through people who gave you money before Sue Pruitt came on board, but not after Sue Pruitt came on board. In addition to who else?
Objection form. I mean, it's really irrelevant. I mean,
well, I think it's relevant in the sense that they could have knowledge, one, for receiving money. But, I mean, are you going to instruct her not to answer that question?
Yeah.
Okay. So your lawyer is instructing you not to answer my question. And what typically happens in that event is you can do one of two things. You can follow your lawyer's advice, or since you're the client, you can obviously overrule your lawyer. If you follow your lawyer's advice, what could happen is I will ask the question on the record and your lawyer will instruct you not to answer, it seems like in this situation. We will then take the transcript to the judge in this case. And if the judge feels like it's a relevant question that should be answered, or at least a discoverable question that should be answered, then he could require you to answer that question and also award Ms. Pruitt attorney's fees relating to the motion that will be filed to have you answer the question. Now, with all that said, let me go ahead and ask the question. Is there anybody in addition to who gave you money prior to you entering into your business relationship with Ms. Pruitt?
objection form. You can go ahead and answer it, but my objection's on the record.
Well,
go ahead and answer.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you want to answer that, Trisha? That's crazy. And she's got to close her eyes for this one.
There was somebody in 2006, and I apologize, I don't remember her name.
She can't remember people who gave to her.
She gave me $150.
Do you remember her screen name?
Something with mouse in it.
Something with mouse, of course.
Okay. Is there anybody else you can recall?
And I want to clarify this is if I remember correctly, because it was so long ago.
Do you remember how much?
I believe it was 110.
Is there anybody else that you can remember affirmatively their names? I don't want you to have to guess.
I don't know the real names. I know there's one other one.
Okay, so you can at least remember one other one.
Mm-hmm.
And it is correct?
Yes.
Okay. Going back to what did she give you?
If I remember correctly, it was $3,100.
Damn.
Is it possible?
I'm down. If people were giving me thousands of dollars, I'd remember how much and I'd remember who the frick they are. I'm sorry. I just would. $3,100? That's a lot of freaking money from someone you don't technically know, who is a member of your website, who you might have a parasocial relationship with at best. You would remember and be forever grateful, but not this bitch.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That's her name on the form.
Okay. So she gave you $3,100, and what was that money for?
Personal.
Personal.
Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl.
It's inappropriate.
Did you see the look she gave her attorney?
Girl, you sturdy as hell. Speak 3 languages and I heard you read Braille.
Let's go back. She was like, personal. Look at this. I gotta grab these screenshots, you guys. Look at this. Pathetic, Trisha. Pathetic. Pathetic. Watching you, answer this is way worse than reading it.
Okay. So she gave you $3,100, and what was that money for?
Personal.
Just.
I gotta see her look over again.
Going back to what did she give you?
Look at her close her eyes.
If I remember correctly, it was $3,100.
Is it possible? Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That's her name on the form.
Okay. So she gave you $3,100, and what was that money for?
She's like, I don't want to answer this. I don't want to answer this. I don't want to answer this. Do I have to answer this? And the attorney's like, bitch, you got to answer it because you just admitted you got the money. So now it's relevant what it was for. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Personal.
Personal.
Just regular living expenses, things like that?
Yes.
In what form did she give you that $3,100? Was it a check? Was it cash? How did you get that $3,100?
She gave me $500 in a wire transfer, and then the rest of it she put on a Bluebird card.
Yep. So it was, so that's CR. So that is the person that then sent a legal recording of a phone call she had with Trisha to Dreadful Penny, and then Dreadful Penny published that. You can find it on her channel. We also listened and reacted to it on Friday's live. If you want to go back, I have it timestamped too. If you want to just find that phone call, the timestamp should be there. But in the phone call that CR recorded with Trisha is so telling. It is just, it's damning, as they say. Oh, Trisha.
What's a Bluebird card?
It is an American Express card that you put money on.
Is it like a gift card?
Similar, yes.
Okay. And you said, what has he given you?
Oh shit, I think this is the Mr. H from Minnesota part, and justice for Mr. H all day, every day. Thank you, Chickenhead. Chickenhead said, never had anyone to just give me hundreds. Trisha got thousands. Oh, Ski Utah, right? That call is a wild. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out.
He gave it through me through PayPal. Oh boy, I can't remember the amounts. One of them was, I think, $4,000. I would have to look.
Okay. Do you know total how much he has paid to you or paid on your behalf to anybody?
No.
Is it more than $20,000, do you think?
It could be.
Oh my, what do you mean it could be? Again, I know we've read this, but hearing her say it is so fucking bad.
You're despicable.
It could be. You don't know. It could be 20,000 and you don't remember. This is why these people feel fleeced by you. This is part of the reason, not only because they don't think it went to what you said it would go to, but also this whole attitude, everything. It's gross. Like, right? How does she not feel ashamed, Alex? I would feel shame. And I would be forever grateful, and I would remember the amount. I mean, I wouldn't ask people for thousands of dollars because I couldn't pay my bills. And make people feel bad and dry bag to them. Yuck, Chickenhead. Thank you for the $4.99. Says, wait.
I make money.
The only people who gave me money were my dad, my boss, and my husband, but never like that. Yet never strangers on the internet. Like, again, Trisha had a website. She could make legitimate money off of that website, like all websites do, through advertising, sponsorships, things like that. Trisha has a YouTube channel. You can make your money legitimately through YouTube, through memberships, just people watching, Google AdSense, super chats, like Chickenhead gave me here, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App tips. Like, there are ways. But you know what is not a way? Dry begging, complaining to people that you can't pay your electricity, asking them to pay your household bills. That's not the way that it works. You know, that would, by most people's standards, be unethical. But not Trisha, allegedly. Oh my God. Justice for Mr. H. I hope you are living your best life. And I am so sorry a woman like this exists to just take.
I would have to look.
Okay. Do you know total how much he has paid to you or paid on your behalf to anybody?
No.
Is it more than $20,000, do you think?
It could be.
Could it be more than $50,000?
No.
So somewhere maybe between $20,000 and $50,000?
Yes.
Oh my
and that's
God.
either money that went.
What a waste. I'm sorry, I keep stopping it, but what a waste of money. That's such a waste of money. It's such a waste of money. And such an ungrateful person, in my opinion. So ungrateful. What a waste. Yeah, gross. Ew.
Could it be more than $50,000?
No.
Ugh. Yuck.
So somewhere maybe between $20,000 and $50,000?
Yes.
And that's either money that went directly to you or directly to somebody else, correct?
Yes.
She's gross.
Money that he paid directly to you, do you recall what that money was used for?
Personal.
Like, give me some examples.
Bitch. Personal. Hi, Buffy.
Groceries. Bills.
Oh, man.
And there's also been times where he has paid expenses on your behalf, correct?
Yes.
And that's where he has not given you the money directly. He's given it to some third party, correct?
Yes.
And what third parties were those?
Objection form.
Annoying. Objection. Annoying.
I can ask a clearer question maybe. who has Mr. paid money to on your behalf?
Objection form.
Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just,
And when I say who, it can be either a person, it can be an entity.
Come here.
I'm going to object on the basis that a complete answer is covered by privilege. So I would instruct her not to answer that on behalf of privileged information.
Or maybe I can help ask a question without privilege.
Please.
Aside from payments made to your attorneys, either in this case or any attorneys who represent you in any case, what third parties has Mr. paid money to on your behalf?
my vet
Oh my God.
and my gas bill.
Oh my God.
When you say gas bill, do you mean natural gas
Farts.
like at home?
Yes.
Okay.
This is why people like this. This is why people get fatigued and tired and stop giving a shit about people who really are in need and giving to like causes that are actually worthy and legitimate, because of people like this suck the empathy and compassion and life out of empathetic, kind, generous people, in my opinion. Fucking gross, Tricia. You're fucking gross. Yeah, the pepperonis. Her vet, yeah, she couldn't pay her vet bills. She couldn't pay anything. This woman's a mess. A mess. Yeah, that's what she said. Helen paid her attorneys and also paid the settlement, I believe she said, when she ultimately paid, when they settled out of court. And Trisha thinks she won because she paid off Susan Pruitt. But that doesn't mean you won, lady. Good question, you two bad actors. So where did her legitimate own money go while others paid her bills?
Okay, the person who will call.
Which is interesting because she said she had a tab, that also there was a local store that was kind enough to let her run a tab. So she always was able to have like food and milk and things like that. And I wonder if any of that money ever went to paying the store back. Because I don't know in this day and age about a store. I don't live in an area. Maybe some of you might still. I don't know if this still exists. A area where there would be a local store that would let you run a tab if you didn't have the money. Maybe that exists somewhere in small town America, but I don't know.
What has given you?
When?
This was, well, I had her down as somebody who gave you money or paid an amount on your behalf to some other party. This was after Miss Pruitt came on board. Is that your recollection?
Yes.
Okay. So from that, beginning with that time period to today, what has she given you either in dollars or paid on your behalf?
If I remember correctly, it was $250.
And what did you do with that money?
Paid the bills.
Jesus, how many bills can one lady have? Like, what the fuck?
Despicable.
God, what is your childhood trauma?
Yeah, Menards would see through that shit. That Menards, as far as I know, they do not allow you to carry a credit at Menards. Trisha would probably try, and I think they would say no.
You save big money, you save big money when you shop Menards.
But we don't let you run a tab.
And were the discussions with via the telephone? Were they via messaging? Were they via email? How did you discuss that with?
Mostly telephone.
Yeah, does she call slot machines bills? I don't know.
So you spoke
Payday loans,
on the telephone, but you can't remember her name. right?
I remember her first name. She's
And these are people who gave so much to her, and she can't remember their name. She can't remember what it went to. She can't remember when. And she gets so much money allegedly from people that she's just like, who, when? Yeah. No, and no. I don't know.
she's very, very particular about her name, her first name.
Okay.
She's very particular about her name, so particular you don't even remember it.
And with your discussions with her about giving you money, were those via telephone, email, text message? What form were those in?
Telephone.
And what were said during those telephone conversations?
Objection form.
Oh God, I'm dancing with him.
Just discussing as friends do our lives. She started offering me money, and I refused at first, and then I accepted.
So you say you were discussing.
I love how she's like, that's not normal everyday friendship or behavior. I talk to people about my life and then they just give me money. No, it's called dry begging. It's called sad fishing. It's called, you know what you were doing. But I like how she's like, and they pushed it on me, and then they were, you know, I said no. It's like they offered her drugs, you know, they're offering her drugs or something, and she's like, and I said no at first, but then I couldn't resist anymore. They kept dangling it in front of me. This is now a 55-year-old woman who's like, so then I gave in and I took their money. See how it's everyone else's fault. She never asked for it. People were offering, basically, you know, begging her to take it, pushing her. She refused at first. She didn't want it, but she finally took it.
In your lives, what did you say about your life and your financial situation to Miss Rhodes?
Just talking to her about how difficult it was, and
like difficulty paying bills,
difficulty living.
Welcome to the world, bitch.
That type of thing.
Did you ever tell her you were having difficulty paying your electric bill?
Objection form.
I don't remember if I specifically said that.
Do you remember if you ever told her you had difficulty paying your gas bill?
Objection form.
Again, I don't remember if I specifically.
Do you remember if you told her you had difficulty paying your taxes, either property taxes or income taxes?
Objection form.
I don't remember specifically.
Look who doesn't remember.
Or rent your home?
I own.
And that's the home located in Utah?
Yes.
Did she say she owns a home?
Objection form.
I don't remember specifically.
Do you own or rent your home?
I own.
Okay, so at that time she says she owned a home in Utah.
And that's the home located in Utah?
Yes.
Is this one of the cabins? Because one was her brother's cabin and one was her cabin, right?
Is that full handwriting? And that's where you currently reside, correct?
Yes.
Objection, reality check. Sustained.
And do you have a mortgage on that home?
It's not a mortgage, no.
What? You mean you have a paid off home? Is that what she's saying? And she's taking money from people? I don't remember reading this part. Or maybe I just blocked it out. What?
Real bad bitch, and you mad? Cause you built like your dad. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap.
What is it?
It's a home equity loan.
Okay, so from what I understand, You
Oh, this screams gambler. Like, oh, this screams addict. Oh my gosh.
as we're discussing just life in general, and you may have made some comments about how it's difficult having no insurance and paying for things in life in general, correct?
Yes.
And then she offered to give you money, correct?
Yes.
And you initially refused it, correct?
Yes.
And then you accepted the money, correct?
Yes.
Whoa,
With-
whoa. We'll say allegedly. Okay.
Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap.
But I don't care. I need to know. Says, oh, Trisha has owned many homes and been foreclosed on more than I can count on one hand. Is there a record of this? We'll say allegedly, unless has this come out in some kind of legal documentation? Oh my God. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Do you remember any specific conversations with?
I am sorry, I don't.
And with Mr. Do you remember specific conversations with him about giving you money or paying money on your behalf?
The one thing I specifically remember is for my dogs, for my animals.
Do you remember asking him to pay for your pharmacy prescriptions?
Injection form. Don't answer.
Pharmacy subscription or prescriptions. Harassing?
I didn't mean in a harassing manner. I just don't understand why it's harassing.
Because it's personal and it's irrelevant to the lawsuit.
Well, we're talking about somebody paying money to her on her behalf.
Right.
And you know that's an issue in the lawsuit.
Sure.
So I was just asking.
How is that harassing when, yeah, like he's saying, they're specifically talking about her soliciting financial assistance from supporters on her website. So how is it harassing?
Let me ask it this way. If Mr. testifies in this case that you asked him to pay for pharmacy prescriptions on your behalf, is he lying?
He offered.
So from what I understand is you never asked him to pay. He just offered to pay, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever ask Mr. to pay your attorney's fees related to this case on your behalf?
No.
Has Mr. ever offered to pay your attorney's fees in this case on your behalf?
Answer.
Yes.
And with the cash that Mr. gave you directly, do you remember the conversation about what that cash was to be used for?
Purple coconut.
Yes.
And what were the substance of those conversations?
I was to pay back 2 people.
Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Borrowing from Paulette to pay Pauline.
And was that to pay back the approximately $3,100 that you referred to earlier, or was that for something else?
The 31.
Okay. When did you have that discussion with Mr. Hottingstad?
Oh, sorry. Oh,
She doesn't have as much jewelry here.
sometime in 2013.
Was it before or after the filing of this lawsuit?
Before.
Was it before or after you received a letter from an attorney on behalf of Miss Pruitt?
It was after.
And you said it was somebody else who you owed money to?
Yes.
Who is he?
He is an administrator on Websleuths, and he also does our technical work, did our technical work.
She owes everybody.
Oh, is that his name?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you owe him money for?
In 2008 or 2009, I don't remember the year, he paid for the server fee.
And so approximately how much did he pay for the server fee, if you remember?
I think it was around $1,600.
And from 2009 until 2013, did you have any discussions with him about paying that money back?
Yes.
And what type of discussions did you have with him? What was the substance of those discussions?
I offered to make payments. He said no, to pay him back when I had the full amount and not to worry about it.
Approximately when did those conversations happen?
I think 2010, 2009, 2010, and in 2011, I asked him to set up a PayPal account to put money in it for me to pay him back, and he ignored it.
And those conversations, those take place over the telephone or through email?
Mostly telephone, one email.
He was like, I'm not listening anymore. Yes, evil eye alert, Shelby. Yes, Hope. He loaned her enough to get administrator. This is so fucked. Yeah, I think this is pre-ping, this time frame, but who knows? I mean, ping doesn't tell the truth either.
And you said there was another person named Helen Ross who is Zoo Mama?
Yes.
Like
the
that.
nun.
When did Miss Ross give you money or pay money on your behalf?
Always.
If I remember correctly, it was in 2010.
How much did she give you or pay on your behalf?
I can't remember.
Do you remember what you used the money for?
Personal.
Bills and such.
Bitch, you don't have that many, but no one has that many bills. That's insane. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, we got some JoJo chats. Thank you guys so much. Also, we over 600. We have 452 likes. So please, if you haven't already, smash that like.
I don't dance now. I make
Thank
money
you,
move.
Sheila. Thank you for hitting me up with the 10 on Venmo. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila says, because Trisha said not to. Love you. Thank you, sweet Sheila. I appreciate that. See, Trisha, it's backfiring. It's backfiring on you. Oh my gosh. And we got a JoJo chat on PayPal as well. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
don't dance now. I make money move.
Oh my goodness. Okay, don't announce out loud. I won't. All right. Okay, hopefully you're still around. But thank you for that. That person who said, please don't announce this out loud. I won't. But thank you for the PayPal. And good. Thank you for the information as well. And it's nothing. It's not like I'm holding anything about Trisha. It's not about Trisha. So thank you, you guys. And sorry to be cryptic there, but they just said don't say it. Okay. Also, thank you, Liz, for the JoJo chat.
I don't dance now. I make
The
money
25
move.
on Cash App. Much appreciated. And your comments are just hearts. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. And again, none of that is because we can't pay the bills over here and we're making people feel bad for us. We're not saying our roof's caving in. I got mold. I need my prescriptions. I took out a equity loan. When I first saw that, I was like, what is, this is the first house, the house I'm living in now is the first house I've ever purchased and the first time I've ever had a mortgage. So I put it up on the screen. I was like, I think I know what that is, but I don't. So luckily you guys in the chat are a lot smarter than I am when it comes to this stuff. And so you were saying she took out a loan against her home. Is that what she did? Or she took out the equity or she took out a loan against her equity? I still don't really know what that is. But you guys were explaining it and you said it was like a HELOC or a HELOC or something. So, Trishy poo. This is wild.
And were those conversations emails, text messages, telephone calls? How did those happen?
Telephone calls.
Going back to, do you remember
Okay, loan against the equity.
how
Thank
it
you,
came
Marty.
about that he paid? Did he give you money for the server, or did he pay it directly himself?
He paid it directly himself.
And do you remember how it came about that he paid it? What was your conversation with him like?
If I remember correctly, at one point he offered, and at one point I took him up on it.
Do you know why he offered?
Notice how she closes her eyes so much too when she said, "I think it was fun." And now they're asking, do you know why he offered? Well, because she fucking dry bags.
Nice guy.
Oh no!
It's not enough. You're despicable.
That's what leeches say. That's what people who take advantage of people say. Hey, nice guy. No, Trisha. No one's just there. People are going around passing out money. These people probably needed the money just as much, but you made it seem like you were just in dire straits. Stop it. Nice guy. No, 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 no. Disgusting. Gross. Hate it. Ew.
Do you know why he offered?
Worsters and worsters, Michelle.
Nice guy.
Do you remember telling him anything about your financial situation?
Of course she did.
Prior to him paying for the server fee?
I could have. I don't remember.
Ugh.
So with
Just disgusting, you guys.
Zoo Mama Helen Ross,
She lived with Zoo Mama Helen
what's
Ross.
his website name, by the way?
I don't.
You're
he is
terrible,
not
Muriel.
On Websleuths, he doesn't go on.
And with, do you know her
Gross, so
website name?
gross. Why she's always closing her eyes?
So with all those people that I just listed, essentially, if I'm understanding, these are people who offered to give you money, correct?
Yes.
You never asked them to give you money, correct?
No.
You never asked them to pay any third party on your behalf, correct?
If they offered, I took it.
But you never solicited money from them or to be paid on your behalf, correct?
No.
So if any of the people we just listed come to testify in this case that you asked them for money, they would be lying, correct?
Objection form. Go ahead.
I don't know if they'd be lying or not. They offered and I accepted.
So it's your position that you never asked them for money, correct?
Objection form. Go ahead.
If they offered, I can help you anytime, any place, whatever you need. Let me know. Please let me know.
So you let them know.
Then I may have gone back and said, okay, I'm going to take you up on your offer. Yes, I need your help. That's
Okay.
what I mean.
So they may have given you an opportunity and said,
chest pain.
you know, Trisha, if you ever need anything, let me know. And then it might be you call them up one day and say, hey, I'm ready to take you up on that. I need X amount of dollars, or I need my bills paid, or whatever, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, see? Innocent. Oh my God, she's gross. She's gross.
Going back to the Websleuths Exhibit 3.
She
the
should go
etiquette
into
information. Do you have that in
politics.
front of you? Okay.
Trisha is.
The
Trisha is
solicitation.
just scammy enough to go into politics. Gross, Trisha. Gross.
I'm having chest pain.
Right, yeah.
Cease and desist.
Ew.
You sent a cease and desist.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
And notice how she couldn't say that they would be lying. She's like, well, if they said, if people say if there's anything I can do, I don't then call them up and go, yeah, I need $3,100. No, people say that to be nice, to be kind. If there's anything you can do. You don't give them specific amounts of money that you need for bullshit you should be able to pay, because clearly, allegedly, there's some mishandling of money. There's some other issues going on, or this money is just disappearing that you just get a bunch and you can't hang on to it. It's crazy.
Soliciting financial assistance paragraph. Do you see that?
Yes.
It says soliciting financial assistance in the forums, chat, or via PM is strictly prohibited. This means both overt, in quote says, send me money, and subtle, poor me, I could really use some money, forms. You agree that soliciting money or soliciting anything can be in an overt or a subtle form as described here in the Websleuths etiquette and information, correct?
Well, are you talking about in a chat or via PM? Because that's what we're talking. You're just talking about in general. Because in general, it's not talking about in general here.
Right. I understand in general. I was
just thinking about all of the people all of the kind souls that have given to her, given to this. Justice for them, man. And the fact that she rewrites history like she's the victim and she's been given so much.
I was just trying
and she rewrites the history like Susan Pruitt was some kind of villain who tried to steal from her when really she was trying to put rules and regulations and possibly maybe bring ethics to Trisha's business that Trisha clearly didn't have any of that.
Take this description and apply it to life in general.
Okay.
You agree with that, right?
Say it again.
That life in general, a person or people can solicit things either in an overt manner by saying, I need this, can you give me this? Or in a subtle manner by saying,
dry bagging, bitch.
It's really tough out there. You agree with that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Ausane. Happy birthday to Ausane. Happy birthday to Ausane. Oh, she's pissed. You see that side eye? Not on Ausane's birthday.
And it was your testimony, if I recall correctly, that the last time she gave you money was in 2010?
If I remember correctly.
She can't remember.
2006.
She's so ungrateful. Answer honestly for Ausane's birthday. Oh my God, lady.
Is it possible that she could have given you money in 2014?
No.
What? What was that? No. Oh. Oh. Good night, No2. I'm so sorry that the Avalanche lost. You guys, I didn't finish the Spurs game, but they were winning. I hope the Spurs won. No offense to OKC peeps, but hopefully the Spurs won. They did have Scott Foster in the extender ref, but they were leading. So hopefully Spurs won. And happy birthday, Ausane. Yeah, don't be lying on Ausane's birthday. But what just happened there? Let me rewind up for a minute.
Is it possible that she could have given you money in 2014?
No.
Go Spurs. She said no. Oh.
What is your understanding as to how the money that comes into the Websleuths LLC account is to be divided?
Goes to me, and then me, and then me again. And me.
The way your client set it up was I was allowed to take $3,000 a month. And then when we started making $3,000 a month comfortably, she would start taking a salary. But in the end, she would take out the same amount as I would. At some point, we would equal it up once the forum started making money.
So it was your understanding that at some point it would be a 50-50 even split?
At some point, yes.
But in the beginning, you were allowed to take $3,000 a month. And does that include expenses to be paid for the site, or is that exclusive?
My understanding is it... I was allowed to take up to $3,000 a month, and I would pay the bills out of that. That's how I understand it.
So you would pay the.
So she would pay the bills out of that. So why did she need all this extra money? Look at the look on this one's face. I don't think I could dislike her more right now. She has turned out to be such a disappointment. Chelsea says Susan Pruitt is a partner in business with Trisha. If you have another partner that is taking in income or funds from another source and not reporting, you have unreported, untaxed income. And that can't be good for that other business partner. Oh, Trisha. Oh, Trisha. God, and the thing that really gets me, you guys, is that to this day, she's still sitting there like she's a victim as she's contesting an estate of a deceased subscriber who gave her so much like this Helen. Hi, Dave.
LLC
Oh, Dave just hit play.
Out of your 3,000, correct?
Did you just hit play, my baby? Did you just hit play on there? Okay, let me just drop down so people can see your cute little face. And that she just continues to rewrite history like she's a victim, and that's how she's able to keep doing this shit, right? And now she's implicated this Linda Daphne in all of these crimes and fraud, and she's, in my opinion, it appears to be, again, I'm not a lawyer, but she appears to be holding up the puppies and the kitties at Tri-City Animal Shelter, getting the money from Janet, aka Beth B's estate, because she's saying there's some kind of, fraud going on, and that she's a creditor of the estate, allegedly. It just pisses me off that so much has happened and continues to happen. And there she is going, having secret little, members only lives where she's like, no, none of it's true. No, they're lying and they're bad, and maybe we should report them. It's just so fucking gross. I'm so tired of these kind of people. I'm so tired of these kind of people. I've seen this so much on YouTube, and her entitlement is gross. You're gross, Trisha. That's my opinion. You're fucking gross. Ew. Ew.
I don't have any phones now.
Ew. When you play this card of like, I'm just an old lady, the old bat in a cowboy hat. Don't come talk to me at CrimeCon unless you have nice things to say. I don't know who would have nice things to say to you, or who would even want to talk to you. And her and Stacy sit up there and they fucking have the nerve to like talk shit to people in the comments like they're the good guys. Like Stacy literally saying, all we do is help people all day, every day. Bitch, you've helped no one. Show me who you've helped. Trisha, show me who you've helped. Stacy, show me who you helped. I need receipts. I don't believe it. I've never seen anyone that you've helped. I've seen a lot of taking. I've seen a lot of lies. But who have you helped? People have legit questions and criticisms, and you guys are like, they're trolls. That's why I'm surprised YouTube Bad Actors is in here and has a wonderful Reddit about, gray pubes and stuff. How does Trisha not have a Reddit? How is this chick not at gray pubes level? Fucking gross, man. You're gross, Trisha. You're so gross. Okay. Deep breaths. Just, ew.
It's not enough.
Ew.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
Yes.
Oops.
And what do those bills include?
The server, a couple of Skype accounts.
Oh my God. Oh, Gray has 2 subreddits?
And that's all I can remember off the top of my head.
Okay. What do you know what the Skype accounts are used for?
They're used for
what's her Reddit name?
To make phone calls to verify people.
Verify. You can't verify anybody. Okay, so YouTube Bad Actresses, there's 2 Gray subreddits. What's the other one? I think I only follow one. Oh my God, not that nonsense. What is the subreddit for Trisha? I think I remember someone saying they were going to start one, but I don't remember hearing what it was called.
And so just so I'm clear, your understanding was that you would get $3,000 a month from the Websleuths LLC bank account at Chase, right?
Yes.
But from that $3,000, you had to subtract the monthly expenses for the server fee and for the Skype accounts, correct?
That's the way I understand it now, yes.
Okay.
Now.
Was it your understanding at the time you made the agreement that that's how it's worked, how we just described it?
At some point, I thought it was $3,000 a month and then the expenses.
Okay. But as you sit here today, included in your $3,000 a month is the server fee, the Skype fee, and your draw, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
And any other bills that come along.
So for example, let's say the server fee was $300 and Websleuths, for the purposes of this example, took in $3,500
Thank you.
in 1 month. You follow me?
Yes.
Okay. So the server fee is $300. You subtract that from the $3,500, correct?
Yes.
And that gives you $3,200, correct?
Yes.
In this situation, what, with your understanding of the agreement today, what would you be allowed to take of that $3,200?
$2,700. Because I'd have to pay. I'd just start with $3,000, pay the bills, take what's left over.
Okay. And the remainder of the money would be for Miss Pruitt?
It just wouldn't be touched. We haven't decided if it would exactly go to her or what, because of the caveat of she'd start taking money after we were making it comfortably. It depended on if we were making it over and over. If we were making it over and over each month, yes, it'd go to Miss Pruitt.
Okay, so that
Comfortably for Trisha. I mean, it seems like she's getting so much money, but she's always needing more and more. This bitch would never be comfortable because there's something strange going on here. Davey, what you doing, baby?
money, anything left over in the example that I just gave would stay in the account, right?
Yes.
And that money would go to the next month, correct?
Yes.
But that money wouldn't be included as income for the next month, right?
No.
Okay, so the money that wasn't touched would stay in the account the next month, correct?
Yes.
And you would start over with whatever the income was for the following month. You would start over again with deducting the expenses and then taking your share, correct?
Well, that's, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
So.
He is the sweet tripod.
Is it your understanding that you're able to take
that's you.
the up to $3,000 minus expenses for the server and the Skype fee in the account, regardless of when that money was received by the LLC?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Did you ever ask Ms. Pruitt what you were allowed to do pursuant to the agreement?
It was just understood that I would take $3,000 a month, and that's how it was understood.
Okay.
So it's.
Is there, well, there's an email that discusses the $3,000 a month in expenses that we just talked about, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to locate that for us. Here it is.
That doesn't surprise me, Chelsea. Chelsea said, this is not a partnership within how a partnership within an LLC works at all. I run a business for a person that's in a partnership and has a silent partner. And this is not how it goes. I mean, nothing makes sense with Trisha. Nothing. But yeah, sweet little Davies right here. He's laying on his corn toy. He loves his corn on the cob toys. You sweet little pupper. Ugh, Trisha. Your face is getting red. Ugh. Right, Bruce? Exactly. How is she co-running this LLC and she doesn't understand any of this? She still doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the email that references the agreement that you and I just discussed?
Yes.
Your understanding of it?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And it's, if you look at there's two emails on this page, right?
No, just.
Well.
Oh, yes, there are two. Yes.
Okay. So at the bottom, it says from turtlesoupy@AOL. Is that Miss Pruitt?
Yes.
And then it's to tgriff@xmission.com. That's you, correct?
Yes.
And this is April 25th, 2011, correct?
Yes.
So this is prior to the regulations of Websleuths.com LLC that we looked at earlier.
You know, the crazy part too is with Laura Owens, wasn't her dad in radio in like San Francisco, and Trisha was in radio? And I know so many of you have asked me to do the Laura Owens stuff and look at it, and I definitely want to. Are they waiting for her to take a plea or something right now? I got to get caught up on what's happening, but I think I want to start watching, because that story is That's insane. That is a crazy business. And the people who run the justice for Clayton, am I getting his name right? They have sent me links and stuff, and they're super sweet with information. So I definitely think we have to dive into that, but it would be an education for me, as I'm sure a lot of you in this chat know everything there is to know about that. And I would be, the dumbest one of all. But okay. Oh, the mom was too? Oh boy. And you guys said they're bad with money too? Jesus, what is going on with these ex-radio people? Yeah, she's wait for her to have the babies first. Good God. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw you guys were saying that Bruce knows every detail. Bruce, your channel. Bruce, you're hilarious. Why didn't you tell? I'll drop the link for your channel. Bruce the Moose? Is it Bruce? Is it just your thing, Bruce the Moose, Wisconsin? Let me see if I can find it. I found it! Bruce! Why have you never told me to subscribe to your channel? Why aren't you being more Tricia Griffith? Why weren't you dry bagging? I'm just subscribing right now. I'm going to drop the link to your channel. Bruce, you're hilarious. Bruce, you have a channel. You do stuff all the time. And by all the time, I mean like recent. Bruce. Yes. Solve 90s mysteries. Fun. Oh my gosh. I just subscribed. Here, I'm going to drop the link to Bruce's channel. I'll put it in the description too. He's a moose, not a grifter. Bruce has a channel. You guys go sub to Bruce. Sub to Bruce. You make me laugh so much. Bruce is in the chat. Hopefully I'm not embarrassing Bruce. Bruce the Moosh, Wisconsin. And he's always making me LOL with his comments in the live chat. And he has a channel. This is Brucey. Bruce the Moose, Wisconsin. You exist, Bruce. So here's Bruce's channel. And you guys can go sub. And you guys said he does stuff on lore. You do all kinds of stuff, Brucey. Brucey's got some. Do you play some vids too? While talking? Hang out? Solve 90s mysteries? I mean, I like that. Brucey's got almost 3,000 subscribers. Let's get Bruce over 3,000 subscribers, guys. Sub to Bruce. Hell yeah. No, we are here to pimp your ride, okay? Come on, Bruce, you're hilarious. Yeah, right? Bruce is always super funny. We love funny people. If you're funny and you have a channel, let me know. I'll drop your link. All right? If Trisha can get thousands of dollars and she's not funny and a total asshole, okay, Bruce can get subs because Bruce is not an ass. Bruce has never even brought up that he has a channel. You're like the polar opposite of Trisha. That's crazy. You pimp that moose. I want to wake up tomorrow to Bruce having over 3,000 subs. That would make me so happy. Just keep subbing. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Yes. And we're getting close to 500 likes. Yes. Sub it up. Sub. And he's in Wisconsin or maybe from Wisconsin or loves Wisconsin because it's in his name. I'm from Minnesota. We got to support the Midwest peeps. Bruce hates capitalism. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, was it supposed to be a secret? You guys told me. Don't blame me, Bruce. Bruce is a cheese. We love our cheesehead. Come on. Yes, go Wisconsin. My neighbors to the east. Love it. Right, Davey? Dave and the dogs are going to go to Minnesota for the first time in the fall. Me and my husband, Chell are driving to Minnesota in October with the Doogies. And then we're having our friends watch our kitty cats because we can't take them because the producer, Prince and Cordelia, would not like a road trip. I've only had one cat that I took on road trips and she liked it. But these kitties, no. So they're going to get to experience Minnesota and Nana's house. So excited. Yeah, sub to Brucey. All right, let's finish out this. I can't believe you never brought it up, Bruce. What a humble king. Opposite of Trisha. Trisha would already have us paying her home equity loan.
Yes.
Okay. We can look at it if you think it. I'll hand you Exhibit 2.
No, that's fine.
Okay. And below it says, Tricia, upon the formation of the partnership of Websleuths.com LLC, it is understood between the two parties, Tricia Griffith and Susan Pruitt, that Tricia Griffith will continue to draw a salary up to the amount of $3,000 per month to include those expenses already being paid for the operation of Websleuths.com LLC. Although expenses shall be expensed toward the entity and shall not count as personal income to Tricia Griffith. You follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Susan Pruitt will agree not to draw a salary until the income from Websleuths.com LLC reaches a comfortable amount in excess of $3,000 per month. Per month income, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a little bit more in here, but above that email is a reply from you, and it says, agreed to this 24th day of April, 2011, correct?
Yes.
Is it your contention that this agreement here supersedes the paragraph that we read earlier in Exhibit 2 regarding the 50-50 split on a quarterly basis?
Objection form.
Objection form.
Do you understand that?
I think you're asking for legal conclusion. So
I'll go with my lawyer.
no, I mean you can answer it if you know the answer.
She's made her objection,
Yeah,
and the
I
judge
made the
may say that.
I'll go with my lawyer. And her lawyer's like, nah, bitch, you can answer it if you want. I'll go with my lawyer.
You don't.
What is the
The question is it your position that this April 25th, 2011 agreement between you and Ms. Pruitt, this email, supersedes anything regarding salaries or draws in Exhibit 2, which are the regulations of Websleuths.com LLC?
I'm going to make the objection form again.
Yes, this supersedes that.
Okay.
It supersedes that.
Are we moving on to a different topic? Or are we staying here?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Can we take a break?
Yeah, I need a
You
break.
want to take a break?
I need
We
to
can take a break.
Okay.
She needs a
You're off
poop.
record. The time is 12:07 p.m.
She goes, I gotta poop. So that's the end of the first video, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, 3 more likes to get to 500. And Bruce, we're subbing up to Bruce. Scorpio says, Bruce, you should introduce Joleen to Dave Neal. I think they'd be hilarious. I know Dave Neal. I mean, I've met Dave Neal, I should say. My friend Valerie is from the same area. I think pretty good friends with him. And years ago, I met him a few times at shows at the Comedy Store when we were there for the potluck on Monday nights. And so I don't know if he would remember me, but we've met. He's very nice. He's very funny. So I do, I shouldn't say I know him because it's not like we're friends, but we've definitely, conversed in groups before the Comedy Store shows, and have mutuals. So yes, but he's very funny, and I know he's killing it on YouTube and has for a while. So yes. Do you know Kat Oblivious Benson? I don't think so. Who is that? Now I want to know them. Yeah, Dave Neal's super funny. Is he from, I think he's from Boston, because my friend Valerie's from Boston, and that they knew each other from that area. I think that's how I was introduced to him. I think he's an East Coaster, but I could be wrong. Oh, she's a comedian. I don't know her, but it doesn't mean anything if I don't know someone. Kat Oblivious Benson. Kat. What's Kat's last name? Kat Benson? Is Oblivious Benson the name? Let me double check. Because it's like you meet so many people through doing shows, especially I've been doing stand-up comedy since 2009. So again, I was on the Arizona comedy scene the same time as that Lori Daybell's brother, and I had no idea. So I could have been on a show with him, and I don't even fucking remember. But we have mutuals. He did shows at places. I did shows around the same time. I could have met him, and I don't remember. That creeped me out when I found that out. Oblivious. Let me see. Is that the name of the channel? Oblivious Benson? Stand-up comedian. Let me see if I... And then like traveling depends on what city they live into. Maybe I could have, you meet so many people that sometimes I have to see a picture. I don't see a picture of this person. She doesn't look familiar. But not that I know of. I don't think I know her. YouTube bad actors, but I love a lady comedian for sure. So I want to know her. Did I know Dave when he had Jesus hair? When I first met Dave at the comedy store, like we would go on Mondays, every comedian who was kind of, moved to LA and trying to get in or make it or whatever, they have what's called the potluck at the comedy store, which is basically their open mic, and hundreds of people show up, and then you put your name on, you throw your name in, and then they pick a very short list of people that actually get to perform. And then the goal is you go every week, and hopefully they keep picking you, or when they do pick you, you perform well. And then the Adam at the time was the guy who kind of like, the manager who watched the newer talent. Then he would, you would ultimately get passed to then friends and family, where you were automatically performing at the potluck on Monday nights every Monday. So it's like and then eventually get your name on the comedy store wall. That was, I don't know. That's just what we all did. We all showed up until I was like, this is kind of boring and I don't really care. And I can't show up every Monday. And again, hundreds of people show up, and there's only going to be like 14 people on the list every Monday. So I probably met him in 2014, 2015, 2016, a few times there, and was, as we waited, and then people would go get like food at this caboose restaurant down the street. And I think I just knew because he was good friends with my friend Valerie, who I produced a show with at the Hollywood Improv for a long time. And she was really good friends with him, and she spoke very highly of him. So I think he had longer hair. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. And I just remember he had a really beautiful girlfriend who I think is now his wife. So yeah, I thought what I knew of Dave, he was super nice and very funny. But again, it's not like I was like, me and Dave were buddies, but he was buddies with my buddies. Did I ever meet Leslie Jordan? No, I didn't. I wish. I did not. I would have really liked that, but I didn't. Louis C.K. No, I tried to stay away from Louis C.K. because I didn't want someone jacking off in front of me, but that's just me, especially without my consent, And I prefer people don't even ask me if they can jack off in front of me. Because I'm always going to say no. That's just me. But yeah, no, I kind of stayed away from him. I tend to really get along with people from Boston. I just really like Boston. Okay. James, so the fact that you live in Boston, I like doing comedy in Boston. I like the comedians that come out of Boston. So I don't know Josh Johnson. And when Josh Johnson started blowing up, I had already moved. And so no, I never got the pleasure of being on a show with him or anything. Of course, yes, I know Jackie Cation. Of course, I know Jackie Cation and Lori and Lori Kell Martin and Jackie Cation. Jackie Cation's a big deal. Jackie Cation's from the Midwest. Jackie Cation is an icon. She is the moment. She's wonderful. She's hilarious. I used to produce an all-lady show with my friends at the Hollywood Improv, and so we booked all the lady comedians. And so Jackie Cation was always a great day when she was going to be performing. But being a gal from Minnesota, it's like, yeah. Jackie's amazing. Lori Kell Martin's amazing. Do I still do stand-up? I do still do stand-up. I don't do stand-up like I used to do stand-up. And I need to get back to that. But I've gotten kind of comfortable, and also in and more of a homebody and hermit. And once I moved out to the desert from LA, it became a little more difficult because in LA you can do stand-up all the time. And there's just so many shows in so many different places. Out here, it's not really that way. And I don't want to tour or be on the road like I did when I was younger. And it was really once the pandemic and even a little after that is when I just started slowing down, where I was just go, go, go. And then I started doing this. And so it's just one of those things that I'm sure I will. I need to record an album. I need to do so many things that I just have been putting off. But I'm sure, yeah, and I do prefer sitting down now, you know, so. Did you ever meet my mom? I wish I met your mom. Mm-hmm. You want to meet Leslie Jones? Yes, hilarious. Bob Steen. I performed at the Ice House quite a few times, and I was on Comedy Time, which was filmed at the Ice House, but I don't know if I met Bob Steen. Let me look at his picture. I have to look people up sometimes. I'm like, is that? I might have. It's like if you ask people, did you meet Joleen Lunzer? They'll be like, I'll have to look that bitch up. I don't know. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And a yes, and a yes. And a yes, yes. And now I'm trying, yes. But it was a long time ago. Because I think when I filmed for the Comedy Time TV show that you can like find on Hulu or something, it was like 2014. Yes. Wayne Brady. Yes. At the Tempe Improv, I met Wayne Brady. He's very nice. I'm a proper married woman now with 5 fur babies. I also don't want to leave my dogs. I didn't have dogs until like never in my life until I bought a house. I bought a house. I ended up rescuing 3 dogs. I had my cat Tilly at the time. She passed away. And then we rescued producer Prince and producer Cordelia as a bonded pair. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'm a stay-at-home content creator now. So. Where's Sweetie? Let's see. Oh, Carol Ann says, I've lived between Boston and South Shore in Cape Cod my whole life. I love Boston too. When I first went to Boston, I went to not the Boston Comedy Festival, but there was a different comedy festival that I went to there. And I just had so much fun just like going around the city. It was so fun. And I was like, Boston's awesome. And just like seeing, it still baffles me as like a Midwest gal and now a California gal that there are these super old cemeteries like in the middle of the city. It's like creepy cool, you know, where I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. So yeah, Trisha was tearing off that mic. Yes, this is my new segment. Does Jolene know? Oh, do I know that person? Do I know Craig Zablocki, Improv Roots Motivational Speaker? I don't think so. Let me look him up too. Craig Zablocki. He is best prepared humorous motivational speakers. Oh. Craigie. Let me look at his picture and see. No, I've never had the pleasure of meeting that gentleman. I don't know him. Not that I can remember. Is he an improviser or stand-up or both? Maybe. Oh, yes, the fart from Trisha. I knew there was something else that I had to pull up. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Let me get that going. Smash the like if you haven't already. Oh, and Crush is still live, so we can redirect to Crush after we listen to the farts. Under pressure, do. Okay, Websleuths. All right, you guys said it was from the second live. I'm so looking forward to this. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can hear it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I remember listening to Loveline. Maury says, I remember Dr. Drew from K-Rock Loveline radio show back in the day. Loveline was everything back in the day, like in the 90s. Loveline, oh my gosh. Even early 2000s, I think. So much. And then they were on MTV for a period of time. I don't know what happened to but is he from there or does he just live there now? It's just me, Sherry. I do like performing in Tennessee too. And there's so many great comedians in Tennessee and there's lots of great shows there. So Tennessee, they're playing our song. Wasn't that the little commercial for Tennessee? Okay, let's watch Trisha's thingy. Let's try to find Tricia Farties. Loveline was the best, Marty. So good. I learned so many things. I remember Dr. Drew one time talking about butt stuff and be very careful because you could end up pooping yourself later in life. And as a teenager, I was like, what? But good to know. Good to know. Oh, he's from Rhode Island. Okay. He lived in New York. And see, I met him when he lived in LA. And now he's in Tennessee. Good. Yes. Okay. I knew he was an East Coaster because with my friends, I feel like they both liked the Boston Red Sox or something. They were Red Sox fans. We would talk about the Red Sox, I think. If I remember correctly. Again, I could be wrong. All right. Let's try to hear the fart, starting from the beginning.
Okay, let's see here.
Did they not know they're live? 30 seconds in.
Okay.
Who's breathing like this? Like, is that Stacy? I think I just heard a fart. I think she shat herself. That sounded like the mic was right on her tummy or her butthole. Girl. You could hear the start at around 58. That tummy is a moving. It's like, and then by 1 minute and 4 seconds, like. Now I'm going. Lori, you said not to, so now I have to. Now I have to. How do these two not know they're live? These two are like, these are the professional people that are helping people all day, every day. And we're all stupid. They're smart. We're stupid. They're the victims. We're the villains. What are they doing? We are now a minute and a half in and they haven't said anything. They've just farted.
Okay, can you see and hear us now, everybody?
Yes, we can hear too much. We can hear your whole asshole. Why is Trisha trying to dress like her jacket like she's in Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation? Come on, girl. And she's got to wear the cowboy hat because you know she's going to pull that shit at Crime Con. Yeah, the bat and the cowboy hat. Old bat in a cowboy hat, which is not funny. Old grifter in a, because she pissed you. I don't know. Old grifter in a tifter. Old grifter in a shifter. What's a clothing that rhymes with grifter, you guys?
Oh, I guess I came back. Shit. I came back. Oh, damn it. That's what I was afraid of. See, I didn't know what to do.
What are you talking about? You weren't trying to be live? What is she talking about?
Yeah.
I came back. I thought if I just waited, I'd come back. But then everybody said they couldn't see and hear me. Dang it.
Oh, I thought you were going to leave it open. You said.
Well, no, I just left it open just so I could put the link up there in the chat. So
this is how many years in the making that these two have no idea what they're doing. It is 2026. And in 2014, she was just as stupid.
People could see it. So, shoot.
I think she farted again. Did you hear that?
Oh, I thought you were going to leave it open. You said.
Well, no, I just left it open just so I could put the link up there in the chat so people could see it. So, shoot.
She farted again. Either that or Stacy. YouTube kicked her off her first live. She was probably playing copywritten material. If she was playing anything from NBC Universal or that, Discovery ID, they probably kicked her for that.
Well, it's closed out now.
Yeah.
We'll wait for everybody to get here.
Oh my God. This is just, who would watch this shit? Who hates themselves that much that they watch this shit?
I'm going to email the documentary people here right now and tell them what happened.
Like, they give a shit. Okay? You didn't pay for the documentary. You don't have the rights to it.
I can appeal it and I'll win, but it doesn't matter,
Was she trying to show the whole documentary? Of course you can't do that, you dumbass. And yeah, you probably didn't get a copyright strike. You probably got a warning that says they were going to take it down, or they took the monetization, or it can only be shown in certain countries. And all you have to do is go in and edit that part out. Unless you were dumb enough to play the whole documentary and tried to react to it on YouTube, which you can't do because, well, we know you allegedly may or may not be okay with but you can't just steal stuff. I know you want to play Brian Enton all the time with no commentary, but it doesn't work like that with NBC Universal and them.
So, it makes me so mad. Hang on, let me get to it.
Because she's gonna have to do a little bit of work. They make it so easy for you to take it out too. It might take a minute, but it'll tell you like this moment it'll tell you like the timestamps, and then you can either mute that part, or you can add a different sound to it, or just completely take it out of your video. It's really not that serious, but she's going to turn it into a whole thing where she's a victim.
Yeah.
And if she did get a copyright strike, I would be surprised. And she better show it, but I doubt it. I bet she got a warning and that this will only play in certain countries or, something like that. Like, that's happened before. Like even playing like a small Bravo clip, my streams have been taken down. It was like, this stream has been taken down from NBC Universal, and they were just like, hey bitch, you can't play this and you need to edit it out, and then you can put back up whatever you had. Yeah, it takes like a second. They made it really easy. Mute or toot. It's probably Ping's fault. Yeah. And look at, she's pounding on that. It's like horrible on the ears. Why isn't the executive producer idiot Stacy stepping in to say, hey, mute yourself or something? I mean, she does nothing. That sound is horrible. She's like, it's not even good like ASMR. It's like a dull, it's yuck. Stupid. No, you're stupid.
I don't know why they do that. That's so stupid, Because you're playing the trailer It's not like you're playing the episode.
They don't care. They don't care. They are searching for their content and they will take it down. How have you been on YouTube this long and you don't know that? Sometimes I'll risk it. Just like, if they take me down, I'll start a new live and I'll edit that part out. But she's going to be a whole crybaby about it. Everybody knows.
You're playing the trailer to, to promote it, for God's sakes. So we'll wait for a little bit for a few more people to get here.
It's so rattly. It's that like dull. No one's coming. It's been how many minutes? Almost 4 minutes. Just start. I hate when people do that. We're going to wait till the room loads. The room's not loading. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just start. What is she do? She's like, oh.
Yes, we're back. We're back.
I'm going to speed her up.
See, I thought if I stayed longer that I would come back eventually. And I did, but I didn't realize I was back because I can't tell. So that's why I ended that live stream. It's so frustrating. It would be really wonderful if YouTube had a human being you could talk to. Really. Well, the thing is,
Tricia has the poll that she thought she did with YouTube. I don't know if they like creators who violate TOS and encourage mass reporting of other channels, which not only do we have, suggestion of that allegedly in her private Zoom she did, but we also have her. I've played it. Every Day with Jay's played it, where Trisha admitted to seeing someone that she thought was being bullied and report it and encouraged other people to report it, but she wouldn't give any specifics.
I stopped it and talked during it. And I've never had them do that before. I've been yanked because we played the Arizona Republic's interview with Lori Vallow. We were playing it in the Arizona Republic. I don't know what they
Arizona
did.
Family.
Arizona Family.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, Arizona Family. Yanked it from us. Yanked us off the air. I've had that happen. But this is a trailer. We're not playing the episode, This is a trailer.
They still own it. Okay.
For God's sakes. So what we'll do is in the...
These networks don't play. They don't play. Whether it's right or wrong, yeah, it's annoying, but they don't play. I know the Arizona Republic is going to pull them. This idiot.
In the live stream that we got yanked, we'll put the link to this live stream so people can watch it in case they're not here during the live stream. They can watch it later. So I know everybody was texting me. I'm like, anyways. I'm sure getting a lot of texts.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, oops. We've been yanked. So
don't worry. No one was watching it, I'm sure. I mean, she had not even 200 people with Vinny Politan.
That's a little bit longer for people to find it.
We got 577 people watching you be an idiot. But you can't get 577 people watching you be an idiot. That tells you everything you need to know about yourself, Trisha Poo.
Can you chit chat with Mad Chatters for just a moment?
Yep.
Oh, great. Old DQ Blizzard Swamp Stacy's going to talk to us.
Wendy too, perfect. I remember this.
Wendy too, perfect. I remember this.
I'll go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Oh my God.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
I'm going to go lay on the railroad. That's bad, Stace.
Oh, that's right.
A couple times. I loved when I was a kid at the movies and that was
That was fun. That was really fun.
Good one, Stacy. That's so funny.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
Okay, let me go to my channel here. Hold on just a second.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay. I really don't give a.
And the dancing
really
food
don't.
on like
Yeah.
my phone expresses dogs. I used to get jujubes.
Oh, that's all they talk about is that's all these bitches talk about. They have to like feed their guilt. They're like, I get jujubes, dots, corn nuts. It's all they talk about is snacks. Snacks. It's like the old Greg Giraldo joke where he talks about the flight attendant. Snacks. They always, Dave, why do they always talk about snacks? Huh? Why do they only talk about snacks? Huh, Davey? Oh, I love you. You want me to get off soon? I will. Don't worry. Don't worry, little baby. Don't worry, little baby. My producer Dave is showing up for work today. Yeah, she's a good boy.
Let's see.
Snacks. Stacey, that's all you got?
Jesse Robbins says, we need a light up button for Trisha to check her phone.
There you go.
And that, I have it sped up to 1.4. And all Stacy can do is, this person says, Foreskin's mom said, And again, it's sped up to almost 1.5.
Hold on, guys. I'm just putting the link in under the description of the
Yeah,
one that just got yanked, so anybody can come here and see it.
Lord.
What in the hell? There we go.
What the hell?
Throw something like that in like the group chat. I'll see it probably before Trish.
You want sneeze?
Because she's not looking at her phone during the thing usually.
We're running low.
Let's see.
We need to put more snacks in the drawer. Okay, Dave, ready? All right, these people are so stupid. Okay, ready, Dave? Doggy ASMR. Hey, Buffy. They're so cute. Quench, 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 quench. Sorry, I won't say the T. T-R-E-A-T word. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my God, Trisha.
He loves theater popcorn. I'm not a big popcorn person, but I like theater popcorn.
Oh my God, Stacy.
And line crime.
Now they're almost 10 minutes in. They're almost 9 minutes here in, and they still haven't done shit. But Stacy likes movie theater popcorn. Who the fuck doesn't? Really?
Are my favorite. Favorite.
And Trisha's still pounding on her keyboard. For what? What?
You know, some of them have swap meets on the weekends too. Can be fun.
Man.
Okay, we are back. Okay, we're in the middle of talking about Benjamin Kyle. And I was starting to say, I'm going to show you the whole forum that Websleuths had on Benjamin Kyle. And I'm going to read the post that I made, even though I've read it before, but showing you why we closed.
Okay, no thanks, Trisha. That's boring. No thanky. All right, you guys. That'll do it for me tonight. I will be back this week, you guys. Tomorrow I might take off just because of the holiday, but I might come back at night. But I will schedule my lives for the week so you guys will know when I'm live. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So make sure you have your notifications on. Let me see if Trisha is still live because we can redirect. I believe her and Everyday with Jay are talking. Having a good time, maybe. Let's see if they're still live. They are. Yay. Okay, so when you go in there, I want you guys to say Jolene Raid if you don't mind. Don't forget to subscribe to Bruce the Moose. I'm going to put Bruce the Moose's channel in my description. You guys keep subbing up. He is at 2.88 thousand subs, and I just want him to hit over 3 because I think that that's super fun. But so that's that about that. But let me update. Let me drop Bruce's channel one more time in the live chat, even though he never asked me to, and hopefully he's okay with this. Hopefully he's not secretly like, why is this bitch doing this? I didn't ask for this. Okay. Oh, thanks, Heather. Thank you. Thank you. It is. I'm just like feeling poopy, feeling poopy. Okay. Alrighty, ready. Let's see. So there is Brucey's channel. I dropped it here, and let me redirect to Under Crusher. Under Crusher. So, and I'll put it so automatically when this ends, you can it'll just send you right over there, and all you have to do is put in the live chat, Jolene Raid, hit the like for Crusher and Jay, show them the love. Customization, there we go. And here we go with the redirect. I still want, they're talking about CrimeCon. There's like Vegas bound CrimeCon. But Crusher's not going to CrimeCon, is she? I know Jay is. Oh, I can't wait to see what's going to go on at CrimeCon, you guys. All right. Everybody, stay safe. Thank you so much. I'll be back very soon with more, but until then, always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see.